Hey, hey, hey! Check, check, 1, 2. Hey, what's going on, guys? What is going on? How's everybody doing this evening? Hope everyone is fine, fine, fine. Welcome aboard, one and all. Good to see you guys, man. Hope you all had a good day, good evening, or good night. And it's morning for you guys. I never know where you guys are. You guys are all over the place, but welcome aboard, man. Good to see you guys. Oh, yeah, this is exactly what it is. I've been dragging my feet on this airplane for the longest while, and I finally decided, you know what? Just go ahead and get it over with. Absolutely. Let's just do that, man. Let's get this plane. So, yep, we are definitely going to be test driving this A330 200 series, and this is going to be our first flight with it. So I said, what's better than bringing you guys along while I make a mess of flying this airplane? Because I have no clue. We'll see what happens. What's going on, Ron B? Welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Joel on aviation. Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Yeah, yeah. It's the 330. What's going on, Keith? Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And good evening, sir. Good morning, or wherever you are, man. Mr. Dave, he says, hey, 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 great timing. Just came home from work, took off my flight, took off on your flight and got some spaghetti cooking. I hear you, man. I just had some soup. That's what I just had. That was good. Scarf that thing done. Just thinking about coming on and flying this plane. I had to get it done real quick so we can do this. Alberta, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us, man. Oh yeah, so yep, this is it. That's the bird. Where are we? We're in Phoenix right now. As a matter of fact, we need to get online here. X Squat Box Connect. We shouldn't have any ATC coverage on, but we're gonna get online anyway and get this flight started and see if we can get a go of it, as they say, or get it started or mess it up or whatever. Just need to file this flight plan here real quick. Give me a second here. I always forget to file my flight plan, so I just gotta look up my Vatsim code, which I don't know out of the top of my head. And let's see what it is. It is that. Where are we? P. F. There we go. All right, I think I got it in here. Let me file this on Vatsim just in case controllers decide to come on board here and have it done. But yep, let's get to the airplane. Let's get this fired up and let's get out of here. That's what we need to do. But welcome, Leroy, Naomi. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome aboard, sir. Good, good, good. The forgotten passengers. What's going on? Shall I make us all a brew? Greetings, man. Greetings, greetings. Why not? Go ahead, man. Make everybody a brew. Let's sit back and enjoy this airplane here because it's about to be on. This is it. I picked this up a few days ago. I did take it out for a slight spin in Jamaica, just doing some touch and goes with it just to feel how the airplane feels. And all I can tell is that this airplane is a beast. It behaves like a beast. It feels like a beast. It feels like a huge airplane. And it is a big airplane. It really is a big airplane. You know, I've seen people stream it. I've watched a lot of streamers go over it and fly it, but not until you actually own the damn thing you realize how big it is. And you get to start realizing the size of it. Like if you look at the baggage carts compared to the size, the baggage has to go all the way up there. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So it's a huge airplane. It was really big, and about what I like about it. It's ETOP certified, so that means we can take it across the pond if we have to. Keith says, the forgotten passenger said the brew is on. It's good, good deal. And when you're standing here looking up at the thing, you realize, engines are huge. And look, this is you on the ground looking up at the airplane. That's like what, 2 stories up. That's how big this thing is. So, one thing I do love about it is that I have the jar ground handling, and it's all built into the airplane itself. I think we're in a cloud shadow here. Yeah, that's why it looks so dark. I don't like that. Interesting. Let me do something here real quick. I want to get rid of that cloud shadow, and then we can reactivate that here in a sec. I just want it to be a little bright. Ooh. Damn, my eyes. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, big plane. So with the jar thing, what I figured out, if you go to ground handling, it actually comes up specifically for this airplane, and you can load everything this way. It's all integrated in it. It's got its own handling, which is what I like. So we're at a gate right now, so we can bring on that catering, that baggage loader, the cart loader, catering truck, fuel truck, back loader. We can like bring up almost everything for this thing, and just tell them to drive up, and here they come. You got the loaders there coming up, and behind the loaders you have the catering trucks, 3 trucks. You got the fuel truck, and they're all gonna go, and it opens the door of the airplane, is what I like. It actually comes up and pops the doors open. There it is right there. I haven't gone in the airplane yet to do anything. That's what I like about it. It actually opens the doors also for you and starts the loading process. So it's pretty sweet. Just the way they have jar integrates everything into it, so it is nice. I should do flights in Dubai and Saudi Arabia. Hey, why not? We can definitely do long hauls over that way. See, the fuel truck just connected, and this is where the fuel goes in right here in this little window. I'm gonna pop this down there. See, that's probably behind me here. This little window right here, just because the fuel truck came up. The door is gonna open. Watch that. Once the catering truck attaches, the door is gonna pop open there for you. The latch comes up on the door, and now it's open. Right there. Ain't that sweet? Oh yeah. And then it's actually loading cargo stuff too. Get out of here, truck. So it's loading the cargo bins in the bay. It's a whole setup, man. You know, it's a whole setup. See, it loaded one cargo. It's gonna go back down and load some more. Look how high that catering truck is. It's like fully extended. Here comes another cargo again. That's gonna pop up and do it. So I was pleasantly surprised that all of this comes with the airplane itself. You know, you can do stairs on the other side if you have to and all that stuff. So, but that's it. That's the exterior of it. It is a big plane. We're gonna need to jump in here at some point, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll do a cabin tour also for you guys, just so you guys can see the cabin and get an idea. The cabin is nice, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. From my brief stint with it for about a 10-minute flight, there are some quirks that I found out about, but we could live with them, you know. And also I definitely got the BSS Soundpack to go with this airplane, because I figured out the defaults on this airplane is crap. So if anybody is considering get this airplane, please, I beg you, get the default sounds. I'm sorry, get the BSS Soundpack, because the default sounds are garbage. Like, it'll make you not want to fly this plane at all. Sorry. So, all right, let's jump up and power this stuff up and start our flight. It's a 2.5-hour flight, so it's like a semi-long flight. And it's actually filed for 40,000 feet, so it's going to make it up to 40,000 feet on this. So that's what we can look forward to on it. So let's jump up. Let's go in here. Get over to our seat. Big plane, just as big as the 767. Huge cockpit. I mean, it's nice, nicely modeled, nicely done. And what I figured out so far is just like an Airbus, battery 1, battery 2. And we need to actually call up the GPU. We didn't do that, did we? You can call it up from this menu, and GPU is that thing right there. That's the GPU. You should see available light come on for the GPU whenever it's available. I'm sorry, external. There it is. External light is on. We can do 1. We can do 2. And listen to it fire up. Ooh, it's coming alive. Sounds good. HD Sim, what's up, man? You said you knew it, right? Yeah, man. I'm actually not disappointed. Not yet. We'll see how it does during this flight. But hey, we'll see how it does, man. Absolutely. Where did you get this? Explain.org? Yeah, Keith. This is on the org store. This is definitely on the org. That's where I got it. And is what, $60 plus the sound pack is only like another $10. So hey, While I'm talking, let me just I gotta get used to the fact that this doesn't have scroll wheel support on all the knobs. It's got drag support, but it's fine. We'll deal with that. And a couple of lights need to come on here. Let's do the emergency light can be armed. Good. No smoking can come on. And we can arm the nav light. Oh, there we go. Still getting used to the click spots. And then let's start up the APU also. Why not? 1, 2, 3. This is Arizona. It's probably warm outside. Let's see. Temperature outside right now is 12 degrees. Yeah. APU can come on while we're firing it up. Whoa there. What's up, Saturn? How you doing, man? Enjoy this lovely bird. Just finished streaming ASA flight from Anchorage to PF. Oh, nice. PFA. Yes, HD Sim. I do have the BSS Soundpack. Without it, this airplane is crap. Honestly, it just sounds like garbage, you know. And the BSS Soundpack does, you know, better on it. Hey, what's going on, Jet Pilot? How you doing, man? The bell isn't working. I did not know you streamed. Really? Okay, I appreciate it, Saturn 28. I should have popped up, man. Click that bell again. First Officer Phil, what's up? What's going on? Oh yeah, this is it. It's a 330, man. What's going on, Black Knight? You are my co-pilot today, as you know, man. So hey, any help is appreciated. You're getting out of breath to form another stream. I see you. Yep, the 330 is here. Absolutely. All right, so we have the IRSs being aligned right now. APU should be firing up. APU flap open. We missed the starter, but it looks like it's running. That's good. APU is running. Let's see if we can turn on the APU bleed. That's on. Good deal. And what else do we need? PAX is on. APU bleed is on. IRSs are being aligned right now. So all the necessary lights we need are on right now. Let's go down here. Let's go to the MCDU and do some programming. We'll do Init on it. I do have a call route. Let's see if it took my call route. I tried to set this up. KPHX KSEA to Seattle 01. See if that will take. Missed call route name. Oh, 01. Here we go. Let's try it again. No, didn't take at all. Let me go ahead and look at my route filing here and see if I have it properly. Give me 1 second. Let's generate that again. KPHX KSEA 01. Okay, it's there. KPHX KSEA 01. And let me make sure that I'm clicking the right button on this. No, it's this one. Yeah. So it's not finding. I'll figure that out. Make sure I have it mapped over correctly. But it's not a hard flight plan to put in. But so let's do our regular Init Briefing here. KPHX / KSEA. Yeah, I picked a semi-decent route today just to give it enough time in the air to see what it can do. Alright, so that's in. We can align the IRS. That's good. Flight number is Delta 2806. And the cruise altitude I say on this was going to be 40,000 feet. I haven't gone to 40,000 in a long time. So we'll see how that works out. Our cost index on this is going to be 10. It would be nice if this had an Avatar integration. Alright, so that's in. We can go to flight plan. There it is. The plan's there. IRS is still coming up. Let's see if it says how much time to our alignment. 7 minutes. Oh, damn. It's a lot of time. Alright. Give us enough time to board the airplane and stuff. Let us turn on our transponder. I know with the BSS Soundpack, sometimes they have in the passenger boarding sounds when you do, let's see, all, and go to standby. There we go. Nothing. I think this is an early TARA. There you go. This is an early release of the BSS when they just started in the game. So we'll see how they get on with this particular one, man. Definitely. Yep. Yeah, Jet Pilot. Airbus. I never used to be an Airbus fan, man. I never used to be an Airbus fan, and I'm loving it more and more the more I get into it. Absolutely, you know. So yeah, 330 is going to be the top of the top for me when it comes to this plane. You also fly the 330, First Officer Phil. If you have any questions, oh, good, absolutely. I'm going to have tons of questions. Actually, after this flight, I'll see if this A330 is good. If it is, I'm getting this plane as my first Airbus. It looks good to me. Yeah, it does look good. JAR does have a nice cockpit design, texture-wise, so it definitely does look good. You know, I like that. What's going on, Alan? Welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Peace, peace. Vlog with Jay. What's up, man? Am I Jamaican? Yes, brethren. Rastaman. Jamaican all the way. Jamaican born and grown. But welcome aboard, man. Good to see you here, Vlog with Jay. Thanks a lot for stopping by. All right, let's do a couple of things here. Let's put in the route, and then we'll put in the blah, 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 the fuel and stuff. I'm not gonna pop up Avatar real quick. I'm gonna do it right here by my other computer. So for this route, we are looking at the Quakey 1, runway 8 out of Phoenix. It's calling for. I need Avatar. I can't do without it now. KPHX. Let's see what runway 8 is and where we are on the ground. Thought I would do without Avatar today, but yeah, no, it's not happening. I need it. Alright, so we are... Oh, that's not the right map, is it? Let's go back. Airport info, this is what we want. Yeah, cool. There we go. This is where we are. And it's trying to give me runway 8, which is this one. Perfect runway. Short taxiway. Alright, so runway 8 is going to be good. So it's going to be runway 8 for departure. The city is going to be Quakey 1. And transition is going to be the Gcn Transition. Perfect. That's it. All right. And the last waypoint is going to be Gcn. Perfect. That's good. All right, of course. And then from Gcn, we're going to go direct to Winen, W-I-N-E-N. And from Winen, we go direct Eli, E-L-Y. And from Eli, we're going to go direct Nero, N-E-E-R-O. And from Nero, we're going to go direct IMB and then into the star. IMB. Good deal. And it's probably going to be the first one, which is... Ooh. There's a couple of IMBs. One's 5,000 miles away. It wouldn't be that. There's one 199 miles away. One's 4,000 miles away. This is interesting. I got to pull up the flight plan here and see what IMB that is. You guys can get to see this. This is actually rather interesting. Let's go home. Let's pull up the chart for this flight. Charts, Phoenix to Seattle. Now, when you're faced with that, you should have on one of the pages where it shows all the legs. Alright, that's Quakey, Eli, IMB. Top of descent, chins. Nope, it's back on this page. IMB. Okay, so here's IMB. It's saying the waypoints, and we could come down here and match it up and make sure it's right. Lat long is west 119.42.7 and north 4438.9. So it's this one, 199 miles away. North 44 north, 119 west. That's the one we're looking for. Alright, so it's going to be this one. Surprised it's only 200 miles away, and that's almost at the end of our route. We're going way further than that. That's what surprised me the most about it. But it's correct. North 44 west 11.9. So I would say it's this one. Alright, cool. Alright, no problem. We'll work with that. We'll run through it real quick, and we'll insert it, and we'll test the flight plan and see if it makes sense for us. Good deal. Alright, so let's go to plan mode. No scroll wheel. Missed that. And we could step through this plan here. This airplane is pretty, man. These don't pop out though. That's the only thing. That's the next thing. Oh, you know what? I take that back. It does pop out. Look at that. Holy crap. Whoa, that is nice. Didn't expect that. Let's step through it. So look over here. We're taking off runway 8, and then we're gonna head north all the way to go back to your IMB, and from IMB we just need to put in our star. Okay, let's put in our star and see. Arrival, looks like we're doing the Chinge 3, 16 left. So 16 left, Chinge 3, IMB. There it is, perfect. Temporary flight plan, insert that. So from IMB, soon, and we get vectors into our airport. I like it a lot. That is nice. Nice, guys. All right, so this plane is surprising me more and more. Absolutely is surprising me there. Flight plan is set up. We're good to go. I don't hear any announcements, so I'll make my own announcements.
Good afternoon. Welcome aboard from a flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We're just getting the last of the luggage stowed on board, and we should be departing on time in just a few minutes. I will be speaking to you again later on, so thanks again and enjoy the flight.
Hey, what's going on, Eno? You said you have the 330. How do you like it, man? This is a great airplane. Hopefully it is a great airplane, sir. Welcome aboard. Jet Pilot says, I'm only flying the buses. I love the sleek cockpit layouts. Boeing is just a complete mess with that. In a sense, Jet Pilot, the thought out process of the Airbus is something that you have to admire. Definitely. I'm not gonna knock my Boeings though. Boeings have the madness going on, and for some reason still seems to work. Still the #1 selling airplane is 737 in the world, but the Airbus, they do have their stuff together. It's it's a complete mess, you know. But hey, man, hey. I don't know why George got a bad rep for the A330 and it looked fine to you. Well, let's see how it flies, man. See how it flies. Hey, no problem, Black Knight, man. You can be rude all you want. You're a mod in here. You are allowed the privileges of doing that, my friend. It's all good, definitely. HD Sim says, XP, you will not regret buying this bird, bro. The BSS sound just raised it to another level. Yes, it does. Hey, what's going on, Passat Dream? How you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so while we're looking at this page, let's just do the fuel real quick. How much fuel are we going to need for this thing? We're going to need, I think this is in kilos. We're going to need 18,723 kilos block fuel. So 18,723. Wow, we got to hold on this button here. So we just got to go to 18. So let's go to, if it's 18.7, let's go to 19,000. It says right here. It says 19. Ooh, look at that. Got a British Airways out here. It's taxiing out to Phoenix. Nice. 19,000 kilos. All right. And let's refuel that and it's starting to fuel. We also need to do the weight and passengers on this. I think. Ooh, how do you do the weight and passengers on this thing? That's interesting. Never thought about that. How is the weight on this thing done? That's volume. That's Lewis script. Ooh, I think I missed that. Enter flight plan, cost index, cruise, 0 fuel weight. I did that already. Do I click something here to get that? Fueling is done. We're done with the fuel. Let's see. Maybe we need to open up the... let's go to ground handling again. And we don't need the stairs. We're at a door. So how would we do that? Okay. Oh yeah, that's going to be a problem. I don't know how to board passengers on this thing. What do you guys think? Where's the passenger boarding stuff for this? Black Knight says they need to have a person with those hose refueling pods on the wing with animated hose and baskets. Yep, that's what they need to do. This 330 shape looks really nice. It's your favorite Airbus, Saturn 28 says. Yeah, it is. Nice Airbus. Just watch that. British Airways. See, that's the competitor right there. HE Sims, oh, by the way, I'm editing a Phenom 100 flight from Monterey, Santa Barbara. Nice. I forgot how fast the climb rate is in this jet. Yes, it is, man. Really fast. Enow says, go to your FMS menu. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Enow. That's what I was looking for. Forgot about that. I forgot that there's menus down here, too. So if we go to MCDU menu, that's the load fuel, which we already did, and that's the weight balance sheet. There's also ground handling and stuff from here. If we go to doors, we're going to open the left door, and all the other doors are already open. That's fine. All right, good. Almost forgot there's the MCDU menu. All right, so let's do this. This sheet I haven't used yet. Appreciate you guys. You guys are my co-pilot today. Are those announcements? Oh. I opened the doors and I have announcements. See if I could turn those up. Oh, nice. Let's see. Internal is all the way up. Landing gears, engines, cockpit. Oh, good. We have announcements. We have people. That's good to know. All right. Let's see. Passenger count and weight and stuff. Looking at 293 passengers, it says. So where are we passenger-wise? 293 passengers times 84. So cargo, cabin A, cabin B. We need to have a total of 294 passengers. I hate this. The sheet is bad. All right, so that's full in first class because all you guys are in first class, by the way. Cabin B, that's full. So that's 152 plus 18, 162, 170. All right. And plus 109, 279, and it's 293. Can we full it? All right, so that's full passengers. Zero fuel weight is 153.2. Let's see where that is. Zero fuel weight is 166, so we need to back off on some cargo here then. Let's back off on the center cargo. We need 153.2 on the zero fuel weight. We need to come all the way back on these. This is tedious, man. Holy crap. I shouldn't have let those guys board so much cargo in the first place. We're almost there. We got to come all the way back on these. 158, 157. Yeah, we can't leave any passengers. 155. Yeah, we're coming all the way back on these cargo weights here. All right, 153.2. All right, good. So we're set. We're in the envelope. That's all good to go. Takeoff trim is set. We can close that up, and we could close up some of these doors. Let's see how to get rid of this window. Nice. Weight and fuel is good. So let's get rid of that, and that. Leave that door open. Let's see if they drive away from the MCDU. Yes, there it is. Back door closing up. All the doors are closing up. That's good. That's pretty nice. And then the fuel truck hose should come off right here. Yeah, fuel truck hose should come off. We'll see if it does that because I did close the fueling. Did I? Got to go back to the MCDU for that, but we'll see. Let's see. I have a feeling that the rep was with the bad coating on A330. Yes, definitely. The 330 in the jar was the bad black sheep, black knight. That was the one that got everybody pissed. That airplane would just pretty much send you in a friggin' mountain if you don't pay attention to it. It definitely would. There goes the fuel truck. Everything is going. But hey, it is what it is. What's going on, Ansba John? Welcome aboard, man. How you doing? How you doing? Good. Thinking about doing a long haul with this plane? Very good question, my friend. Very good question. I'm glad you asked that. There is a mini long haul, which is a 6.5 hour flight, by the way. It's coming up Saturday morning Eastern time. And I'm doing my research on it right now because I've never done a long haul flight, and I feel like I've gone back to school. I'm looking up friggin' NAT charts and NAT tables and reporting points and all kinds of garbage, man, just to do that. So I might be doing it this weekend. We'll see. Well, it's gonna be 6.5 hours though, and I gotta sit in front of this computer 6.5 hours. So we'll see how it is. Black Knight says this climbs like lightning. We'll see, man. All right, 24 watching, only one like. Come on, guys. Yeah, guys, thanks for joining me, by the way. Thanks for hitting the like and the subscribe button. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys being here and just checking out the stream and watching it. Let me just jump up front here real quick. We'll do a cabin tour later on. I want to make sure this door is still open, and looks like it is. Still open. That's good. Not sure why these ones open back up. I think we're ready to go. I think we are good. You know, I
Ladies
think
and
we're good.
gentlemen from flight deck, looks like I spoke too soon and we will be a bit delayed departing the gate. It should only be a few minutes, however. Thank you.
All right, so fuel pumps can come on. APU bleed is on. All my lights are on. Let's call for the pushback, man, and get out of here. I think we're ready. I think we've gotten it all. We didn't look at our departure SID. Let's do that real quick. X Avitav, and let's go home. Nope, home airports. The departure out of here called for what? We called for Quakey 1. Quakey 1 departure. Let's do Quakey 1. And just see what a Quakey 1 calls for. I never did that departure before. Quakey 1 says... Alright, so we're going to get vectors to Quakey. Runway 8 to Sparky, north to Goalie, then Quakey. Let's see if that's what it says. Taking off runway 8. Climb heading 078. Direct Sparky, then left turn direct Goalie. At or below 9,000 and track for Quakey. 8,000 is top altitude. Alright, good. We can manage 8,000. Let me just make sure we put 8,000 in here. Let's do this. I gotta get used to these click spots. 8,000. Alright, perfect. Hey, we're good. Let's call it better pushback and get out of here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Oh, I want to go all the way back here. No, shoot. Yeah, we can't hit that highway right there. Let's go back there and come forward to here. Alright, long ass pushback. Good deal.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, and let's get rid of ground handling. Yep, that's good. And it's the big tug that's coming, by the way. It's not even a small tug, it's a big one. Let's close up that door. And let's close up these. Good deal. And let's go on our TARA for a squawk. We'll squawk 2200 in the meantime. Come on, drag points. There we go, that's fine. And let's turn on the beacon light. Can't come on. Seatbelt sign can't come on. Yeah, that cabin announcement is too low.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
So the thing is with these airplanes, you get the big tug that comes here, and then with the GA planes you get the small tug, and then with the 7.3 you get like a medium-sized tug that comes up. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice, I like it. San Antonio says, there seems to be 3 engine sound packs for the 330. Which one did you get? I got the one in the middle that has the picture of the cockpit. I think that's the original one. That goes with these engines. I could have been wrong. I don't know. That's it. Jet Pilot says, let me smash the like button. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. What's going on, Kurt? Welcome aboard, man. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. You're interested in about this plane. I'm still thinking about the 7.6, but the max coming in looks like it could
connected and
go
bypassed and inserted.
4,000 miles. Yep, that is true. We'll see. Once I'm finished with this airplane, I'll know if it's a must buy, because I do have the 767, which is nice, you know. So, you know, I already have the long haul Boeing, and then I'm waiting on the 777 to come, or the 787. But this one is a nice airplane. It is very nice. All right, let's see. Tug view. All right, there's a pushback. That's wingman, huge airplane. Huge, huge, huge. I guess we should start up the engines. Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. We have clear space behind us. Alright, we're going to start up engine number 2.
Starting engine 2.
And we're going to check and make sure we have rotation. Looks like we have it on... This scared me the first time I saw it. I'm like, what the hell is that? N2 is coming up, so that means we do have rotation on it. I'm gonna shut up now so you guys can hear the sound pack. I love the exhaust coming out of it right there. You can see it just barely. Alright, engine 1 should be becoming available now and ready. Yep, start up. I'm sorry, that's engine 2. Let's start 1. And watch it spin over there. See how it goes. Yeah, I chose the Trent 700 engines. I didn't know better. I didn't know which one to go with, so hey, it is what it is. I just about to push back from Phoenix to Seattle yourself. Nice, man. Nice. Short flight, though. What are you flying? H3 Sim says, XP, right above the MCD, you can get the METAR information about the departing and arriving airport in 330. Ah, nice. Alright, engine 2 is coming up. That's the METAR. If they arrive in airport, METAR, and what's this? No METAR update right there. That's fine. Alright, let me start up back active sky so we can at least see what's going on here. Alright, we got 2 good engines. That is good. We can turn off the APU bleed. APU master can come off. I can't hear the announcement that they're giving me. I'm going to play my own Delta announcement here.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta.
Let's go auto brake max. Let's arm this. Let's go spoiler 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake can be set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear. And ensure your mobile phones and electronic devices are turned off.
Alright, we can turn off the ignition. That's good. And let's see here. Turn on the taxi light. That's good. And it says takeoff config is normal. Good deal. The only thing we're left for us to do is our control checks. Man, look at all the wiring under here. Jesus. That is nice. Oh yeah. So nice. And let's go down here and do our flight checks. Left and right, down
Hose
and up.
disconnected. Bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, see you, sir. And we can start our taxi and get the stepping out of here. Alright, let's do this. I still didn't file the flight plan right. Interesting.
And federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 10 exits on this plane. 6 doors.
Give me 1 second, make sure that flight plan is in properly here.
Each door has a detachable flag that can be used
Paste.
An additional
File a flight plan. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, there goes the tug. Guy's there. And he's driving away. So that means we're good. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's release our parking brake and get to stepping. Now, this is what I discovered. This airplane is hard to taxi. You have to rev these engines up like almost at 50% to get it to go. But anyway, we're going to go at the Charlie 7 and Bravo all the way to the end. Let's go. Listen to how much thrust I got to give it for it to move. Just a little bit of thrust, well, just a lot of thrust like that, get it rolling barely. I don't know what it is, if I'm doing something wrong, but 30% and 1 doesn't get it moving. I gotta get up to like 40% for it to start roll, which to me seems kind of strange. So I don't know. That's the only thing I find so far that's the problem. Hey, what's going on, Roger Brewer? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Thank you. All right. All right, let's rev it out and get out of here, which makes no sense to me. So I can't imagine at max gross weight how much thrust is going to take to move. Now, is this a X-Plane 11 problem? Because I know X-Plane 11 had issues with the ground handling where it was just holding on to, yeah, once it gets rolling, then it moves. You just got to, you know, keep up the throttle up to like 30% for it to taxi, but you shouldn't have to do that at all. That's the only thing I don't like. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's do that. At least we got it rolling. Yeah, something is going on with the ground handling on this. I don't know what it is, but it's just not right to me. But we'll see. You enjoy the sound of these engines? Yeah, me too, man. Not when taxiing like this, but hey. Oh, so you're saying it's always like this first off the fill? It's just heavy? Interesting. It's very heavy, man. A jet pilot saw that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I didn't want to give out the name on stream here of the donation, but I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart. That's just going to go into more add-ons, put it that way. That's giving me the inspiration to get more scenery and to get more airplanes to fly for you guys. Appreciate that. Thanks, sir. Oh, I see what he says. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely going to get X-Vision after this. X-Vision has been commissioned for us to get, and we're going to have to get X-Vision. Jet Pilot just put in a donation for us to do X-Vision. So whether I like it or not, at this point, I don't have a choice now. I got to get it. So, all right, promise you, man. Next time you see me on stream, we're going to have X-Vision, and we're going to put... You're going to have to tell me what settings to use on it. That's the only thing. Or like Captain Canada says, you know, the clouds in this is shit, and X-Vision makes it so much better. But yeah, alright, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's do this. Yeah, this engine is revving out a little bit too much in my estimation, you know, but hey, what do I know? Let's do here, go to map mode. Phoenix ATIS is, we didn't put that in here, 3000. Let's just do that right here. Let's go over here and do that, 3000. Yeah, I think there's a ground handling problem with this airplane personally. I really do think there is. It can't be normal that it revs out this much on the ground when taxiing. No way, man. Ooh, I see you behind me, sir. Haha! Forgotten the passengers flying. I see your airplane. Nice. Welcome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, big plane. Big, big, big jet this is. Alright, we're coming up to the end here. We're going to use all the runway we can. Let's turn on the other one and do it. And look behind us, we have the forgotten passenger. Here he's coming up. Nice. Nicely done, man. Nicely done. What are you flying? Is that the 7-3? Yep, 7-3. Alright. Couple of things got to happen here. Let's start turning on all these lights. Strobe can come on. Beacon light is already on. Runway turn-off lights, land lights, and taxi lights to take off. Let's ding the cabin there. That is good. And we can go ahead and also start the clock and line up and get out of here. Takeoff is normal. That's good. And I did say this flight is what, 2 hours and 30 minutes. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. We're going to try to hand fly this as much as possible, then we'll turn it over to the autopilot. And we're going to keep it rolling. So here we go. Saturn 20, let me read this real quick. There's a preset made for X-Vision called Vivid Preset. Looks the most realistic. All right, it's going to be it, man. Always wondered why the 330 took so much power to move it. Thanks for the explanation. I see, man. I see. All right, here we go. Let's get it up there. Alright, make sure we're in the right preset here. There we go. It's not setting the thrust properly, but we got airspeed alive. Doing a toggle takeoff. Oh, you know what? I didn't set my V speeds, no wonder. Aha, it's okay. That's fine. And we can bring the nose up. There we go. Oh, it is smooth. Are you kidding?
Too low, terrain. Too low.
And let's go gear up
Too low.
and watch it come off the ground.
Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear.
Wow, this is nice. Alright, let's go throttle climb. Speed, get the nose down a little bit. That's good. Oh wow, that is nice. That is nice. Wow, look at the streamer coming off the airplane. Let's just watch that for a sec. That's a big bird. Alright. We can go flaps. Up. And we're going to start making this turn. Got a bogey ahead of us. 6 miles out, but he should be fine. Alright, here's the left turn. Let's bank it left. Oh, this thing feels good. It certainly does. Oh, wow. Damn. Look at that. Huge ass wing. Alright, turn's good, speed's good. And let's get this up to 240 initially. Let's head towards the mountains. And there goes the forgotten passengers. He's just taken off right there. Here he goes, right behind us. Nice. Alright, I gotta watch the speed on this thing. Speed's good. Let's go managed mode. Autopilot 1 can come on. Here we go. Alright, autopilot is on. Not sure why we have a V-speed readout, but whatever. Makes no sense. There we go, it's gone. Alright, perfect. So we're not screwing it up then. Not too badly anyway. And there goes our climb. There goes a forgotten passenger right behind us. That is sweet. Alright, nice. I'll turn on that outside sound a little bit later on, but yeah, this is good. The cockpit in this thing is nice, man. Absolutely nice and fabulous. Coming up on 7,000, that's good. We can do terrain radar. Let's turn that on, that's good. And let's do our after takeoff checklist. We can disarm the brakes there, that's good. That is good. This wing is huge. It's just all the way out there, man. That's nice. Where's our airport? Somewhere down here, I think. was a turn. I'm going to turn down the outside volume on this a little bit. Let's go to 3D sound. Engines at 30. Master internal. Master external. Can bring it down to like 45. Yeah, that should be good. Very nice, very nice. Nice indeed. Let's set the range on. Okay, so the range matches on both sides. I see. Okay, no problem. Good, good. Wow. I absolutely like. This is nice, man. Really is nice. Just got the seatbelt sign on. That's it. Nothing else. Everything is up. Flaps up. We can bring off all the lights here. Ding the cabin. That's good. Strobes on. Beacons on. Everything is running, and all the lights are out. That's supposed to be out. That's good. Standby compass can be on. Oh, that's a light for the standby compass. Sorry. Good deal. Good deal. Ron B says, how many frames I'm getting? Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Sorry about that. Showing cockpit. 60 frames, basically. Let's go in the cockpit here and see. Yep, 60 frames basically I'm getting with this 1070, so it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's do that zoom right there. Yeah. 60 frames, it's not bad. Jet Pilot says, if you get Active Sky to work correct with Xvision Vivid preset, please show us how. I'm having all kinds of problems with the custom METAR. It looks dull at the moment for you. Okay, no problem. I'm going to get it as soon as the stream is over. I'm going to buy it, download it, and start messing around with it and see what we can do and how we can get it to look nice. But the clouds are nice though. The clouds are very nice here. Hey, Expression Videography, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining me, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here, sir. Yeah, Ron B, it is a nice bird. So far, so good. Cross fingers. Definitely it is. Nice birds indeed. Look at how much smaller the 737 is in comparison to the 330. Oh, yes, it is. The 330 is a big airplane. It really is a big airplane. Yeah, sounds are amazing. The default sounds, I bought the plane first before I got the Soundpack, and I gotta tell you, man, it sounded so terrible. It was like, it was a letdown. But once I got the BSS Soundpack for it, everything changed. Everything dramatically changed with what the airplane sounded like and felt like. That's how different sounds can make, you know what I mean? But yes, it does. Saturn 20 say put a link in the Discord, create my very own tedious and frustrating. Okay. You're gonna. Alright, I see, man. No problem. Ground spoilers, Roger. Yeah, I turned them off. I did turn those off. Yes, I did, sir. Let's go back up front here. I always forgot to start the chronometer. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. What I like about this for the Airbus, you know how these knobs is push-pull? So if you right-click, it's a pull, and you left-click, it's a push. I like that. So you can know exactly what kind of pull you're getting with it. So that's one plus that this airplane has. Well, another plus, I should say. Definitely. Roger Brew, apparently Xvision is that good, man. Apparently it is. So, you know, we're going to see. We're going to find out how good it is. We're definitely going to find out how good it is. We'll see if it makes it up to Seattle without a problem. Let's do that. HD Sim says, I told you that this airplane was awesome. It certainly is, man. It certainly is. I'm going to kill Active Sky here for a second. I'm curious. Let me close Active Sky. I want to see if the haze goes away. Yes, it does. Look at that. The wind shifted on me, but the haze goes away. That's standard weather I'm running right now. And look at that. So Active Sky is help putting that haze in the sim, which I suspected, you know, but I can't completely blame them. That's better. All right, we're gonna turn on the outside. Yeah, so that's without Active Sky. So the haze be gone works without Active Sky. It certainly does. Oh yeah, that is nice. We can turn this up just a tad more. Back to 20, 25. All right, that's better. At least we can hear it. Uh-oh. Oh, we leveled off. Let's go back. Let's go to our cruise. Just 400. Nice. All right. Now we're gonna start our cruise again. Go all the way up to 400, man. And let's see how fast this thing cruises at. Because with the 767, it cruises at Mach 0.82 or Mach 0.85. Let's see how fast it's cruising. Let's do open climb on this. Here we go. Cruising. I love that right click, left click stuff with the buttons on the panel there. That is nice. This cockpit is beautiful. Really nicely done. And then the BSS Soundpack, the sound fades out left and right when I pan the camera. Oh yeah, it's nice. Yep, HD Sim, you did tell me, man. It's good. It's good. Keith, I don't think you can adjust the... Well, let me not say that. I will look in the Active Sky menu and see if I can reduce the haze in there. I don't know if there's a setting for it or not. I haven't messed around with it so far. What I liked about it was just buying it, turning it on, and it works right away. But I haven't looked with messing with anything except I did mess with not the custom weather, but the you can do historical weather. I did mess with that, and that works good also. CJ, Mr. Hollister is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, CJ? How you doing, man? Yeah, bro, I broke down and got this bird, man, and I like it so far. It really does look nice. I personally have been giving JAR a lot of crap for this for their airplanes, their Airbuses, but cross fingers, so far, looks to be a good airplane. Really looks to be a good airplane, man. So I got it, bro. Yes, I did. It's not bad. How do you feel the JAR fly-by-wire? Nice, Amelia. On takeoff, I hand flew it to about 6,000 because I wasn't paying attention, but the fly-by-wire works. It feels nice. It feels a little bit different than the 319 and the 320. The 319 is very sharp and precise. The 320 is good. This feels... I don't know if you can feel a heavy airplane through fly-by-wire, but it does feel heavy. So even though the fly-by-wire is all electronic control, it does feel heavy when you're maneuvering it and you're so it felt good. I like that. Definitely like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, CJ, I'm liking this thing, man. So far so good. So far so good. Not a complaint so far. It's been working. It's been working fine. It definitely has been working fine. We're going up to 400. I haven't been to flight level 400 in so long with any one of these airplanes. So it's handling really well. Let me just check and see if I'm running real world weather. Give me a second here. Nope, wrong things. Let's do that. Let's go to weather. It's on clear right now. Let's hit real world conditions. It should download. There it is. Bing. All right. We should have a wind shift, but okay, cool. That's fine. The weather will change every few minutes, every 5 minutes or so. But nice. Woo-wee. Sweet. Now I do have to say that the BSS people have gotten their game down really good, because when this came out years ago, you know, that's what we're listening to right now. What they've done with the flight factor, best. That's the best. But this is not bad though. This is not bad at all. And 330 is rocking, man. It definitely is. Jet pilot, really, really. Saturn 20 says, "Yo, XP, you forgot to do a test flight, a flight test. You forgot to perform inverted barrel roll." It's not a Boeing, man. Only Boeings can do barrel rolls. Airbus won't allow you. I would have to actually turn off the ELAC. I'd have to turn off the primary and secondary flight controls for this thing to roll. I could bank this all the way and it will stay at 30 degrees. Sorry. Yeah, definitely, Roger. The A320's BSX is the best, I think. Absolutely. Passat Dream says, okay. Yeah, the IA engine sounds good, definitely. Yeah, I appreciate it, Emilio. Three different Airbuses, and they all feel different. They all really do feel like different airplanes, you know, as far as the handling of the fly-by-wire. And that's interesting to me, because I've always thought that, hey, you know, they're all Airbus and they all get controlled by electronics, so they're all going to feel the same. Nah, I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. This thing is a different feel. It's got a heavy feel to it. Man, look at the sunlight on that. Kidding me? That's pretty right there. Pretty. Hey, what's going on, Mauricio? How you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Do you like this bird? Yep, bird is nice. Is a nice bird, my friend. Definitely is a nice bird. Absolutely is. Look at it. The front of these engines are loud, though. I gotta turn this back down. That's better. As much as I like these engine sounds, I don't want to listen to them screaming for the entire flight. Not at all. It's a big bird, too. We got pilots in the cockpit? Certainly do. This guy looking out. Nice. Crazy. Come down with the sound a little bit more. Master external. Okay, come down. There we go. It's better. Alright. That's better. Whew, my ears. Jeez. Alright, we got traffic here. Yeah, this pop-up window is also cool. Now, I can't move it around for whatever reason. It doesn't allow me to move it around, but it does pop up like an overlay. So I got traffic about 20 miles out, 7,000 feet below me. And he's descending. Alright, no issues, no worries. I won't worry about him. He's fine. Does this pop up too? Nope. Only the secondary display pops up. The primary doesn't. Interesting. Very interesting. It's not bad. Alright, 5,000 more feet to go for top climb. Even the interior is nice. These seats look good. We're going to do a cabin tour as soon as we turn off the fast seatbelt sign. We'll go back in the cabin and take a little walk through and see what it looks like. We got one jump seat down, one jump seat up. But I like the modeling on it. It's got checklists, but I have no idea how to use it, or if it even works. Don't know. Hey, what's going on, John Sedino? Welcome aboard, man. Welcome, 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 my dude. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Can you link a video for me how to set up Ortho 4XP, please? I would appreciate it so much. All right, no problem. There's a video by Q8 Pilot, and he explains the Ortho really thoroughly. I'm gonna see if I can find that for you. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull that up right now. Give me a sec, and I'll link it. That's the link. Copy that. Close that window. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and post it in chat for you, and that is the video link for how to set up Ortho 4XP. Keith, go ahead and check that out. Yeah, CJ, man, glad you like it. Glad you like it, sir. Appreciate that. E now says 87.75 for Active Sky and X Vision. Okay. I guess it's gonna be worth it if I can get rid of the haze. Because now I'm looking at all my Ortho stuff, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, we should be at top of climb now. Nope. We still got 40,000 feet to go. Oh, what am I talking about? 2,500 feet to go for top of climb. And let's turn off fast seatbelt sound. We're almost there anyway. My only gripe is that with this particular BSS Soundpack, the sounds are really anemic as far as the announcements are concerned. So, I'm good thing I brought my own sounds here.
Ladies and gentlemen from Flight Deck, I'm turning off the seatbelt signs out of this flight. However, as we cannot predict that there may be unexpected turbulences ahead, you should always do a front and keep your seatbelt fastened when you are on your seat. Enjoy the flight. Thank you.
How much does this plane cost, John? This plane is 60 bucks US, 60 US. That's how much I paid for it. Plus 10 bucks for the BSS Soundpack, which you definitely should get if you're going to get this plane, else you're going to be disappointed. Mauricio says, which birds do you prefer to fly, Airbus or Boeings? Still Boeings, man. Zebo is still my #1 favorite airplane. IXCG is one of my first loves, that's Boeing. But I have to tell you that since the Fly Factor came out and I learned how to manipulate the airplane properly, I'm enjoying flying the Airbus here. Which airport is that? That's nice. I so much enjoy this airplane that I'm actually considering doing a across the pond event with this, a 6.5 hour flight. Yes, I did say that, 6.5 hours. I'm actually considering doing across the pond. That is KGCN. That's my airport here. So I like this, and I have the 7.6, and I love the 7.6. But I think for the across the pond, I'm gonna do this airplane instead. That's how much I like this airplane, you know. Saturn says, hopefully those tips on Discord help with long haul planning. Saturn 28, trust me, they did, especially the videos that you posted. I love those. But not stressed about customs, nat tracks, and so forth. It's nice to do one, but can get odd at some points. I got you, man. Hey, DeMarcus, what's up, man? What's up? Welcome aboard. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining the stream and helping us on our test flight. We're at top of climb. That's good. So airplane's going to speed up to whatever cruise speed we get. Looks like Mach 0.78. No problem. Welcome aboard, DeMarcus. Good to see you, sir. Forgotten Passenger says about 20 miles in trail. I can see you pop in and out on the TCAS occasionally. Forgotten Passengers, I'm about to stretch that lead. I'm going to Mach 0.80. I'm going to push the Spirit. I think you can do Mach 0.83 or something like that. So I might be pushing this bird beyond your TCAS range there, my friend. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet. Possibly. Or possibly I'll be pushing it past that. But we'll see. We shall see how it turns out. So nice. Yeah, there goes a turn. Oh. There goes the big turn. Ooh-wee. Oh, look at that. Over the vast desert. John says he guess he'll start staying with the 320. Yeah, 320 was $90, man. Don't forget that too. It's more expensive than this airplane. 7.6 was 90 or 70, I don't remember. I bought the basic 7.6. I didn't buy the entire pack for the 7.6. So, oh man, look at this, boys. Just take a look out there. Is this the Grand Canyon? Is this where we had our group flight and flying through these damn things over here? Certainly looks like it to me. Oh yeah, that looks like the Grand Canyon right there. Oh, that is sweet. That is nice. Forgotten passenger says yeah. Roger Burrow says he likes the 7.4-8 for long hauls, but it's not as details. That's why we're waiting for Zebo to do the 7.4. If Zebo can get the 7.4 done, we're in the money. Trust me. We would absolutely not need PMDG at that point. So if we can get the 747 done, that's going to be the feat for us, guys. Wow, that is nice. Nice, nice, nice. That is beautiful. That would deserve a little bit of music here for that. I'm just going to enjoy this right here. That is nice. Nice going. Yep, that's the Grand Canyon Saturn 28. Absolutely. Over GCN a bit ago. Yeah, man. I'll never forget that day and that group flight. That's going to be nice. Yeah, contrails on this, on X-Plane 11.3, it makes a big difference than what we had before. It really does. Absolutely does. Yeah, 7.4 Zebo would be just the sweetest thing. Absolutely would be the sweetest thing if we had the 7.4 Zebo. That would just set us up for everything. We'll have the max 7.3, we'll have the 900, 800, 700, the 300, the 200, and then we have a 7.4. Jeez. Then we have the Flight Factor A320, we have the Totus A319, and we have the 330 from JAR. Some other add-on makers would not even be a thought process in our head. Definitely wouldn't be. Absolutely wouldn't be. Jet Palace is ripped the Grand Canyon. Oh man, I don't know if you saw our group flight in Grand Canyon, but it was a sight to behold. It definitely was. A330 goes up to Mach 0.82 at 410. I'm gonna see how fast it goes. Alan, what's going on? What's going on? You're back. Good. Hey, what's going on, the Boeing? Welcome aboard, man. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining out the stream. We appreciate you stopping by, sir, and checking us out. Say, enjoy yourself in chat. Appreciate it. Will they do the Max 9 or the Max 10? Probably the Max 8. I don't know if they're going to do the 9 or 10, man. I don't know. Hey, Tommy Monroe. What's going on? Tommy Monroe says, forget the long haul. Regional is the way to go on X-Plane 11. True. But, yeah, hey, you know, but every now and again a long haul doesn't hurt. I'm not going to do it all the time. It's tiring. It takes a lot of time out of you to do it. Really does. So, you know. Oh, look, final cruise is Mach 0.82 and I didn't even touch it, so we'll just leave it right there. We shall leave it right there, sir. Hey, what's going on, Jace Hurd? Welcome aboard. Want me to crash just B real quick? Oh, we're at 40,000 feet, man. We ain't gonna crash. We'll probably crash it in a runway in Seattle, but you know, not right now. We're gonna do the 2 hours to go on this flight and see how far we can get with it without any issues at all. Oh, Alan, you want me to do the old aircraft tour? Thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot to do that. So let's go. Let's do this. I don't think there's a door lock mechanism right here. Emergency lights, signs, dome. I think on the Airbus the door lock would be down here somewhere. Who knows where the door lock is? But anyway, we're good. So let's turn on that. Almost forgot. All right, let's go tour the cabin. Let's get up here. I'll be back. First officer is going to take over. Black Knight's going to take over and watch out for us in the meantime. No jump seater, and we are at the cabin door. Let's go through. Warning, warning. All right, here we go. We are in the first class galley, ladies and gents. Big doors. Got lots of bins, and well, I only have one oven. What the hell? It's not good. And an old school socket. No, it's a regular socket. So we got some bins here in the galley. We got 2 jump seats, and we got the entertainment system for the slides and doors and shit and stuff. But the cabin door is not really modeled that well. Remember, this airplane is from X-Plane 10, so. But what I like about this cabin right here is the seats. The seats are plush. Tons of legroom. And it's 2, 2, and 2, so it's a wide body. So that's first class. How much of us watching? 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 in first class. So you guys got to figure out who gets the 18 in the first class. Let's move up to the business class. Old school bins. Yeah, this is a 33200, by the way. It's a 200. First class lav. Here we got the L2 door and the R2 door. A couple of jump seats and some lavatories here. So now this is the Economy Plus. It's a 242 configuration. 2 aisles. Nice. Nice indeed. Nice bins too. And let's walk in the back here. See what we look like. Big, big, big airplane this. Alright, so it looks like we have 8 doors on the airplane here. This is L3 and R3 doors. More jump seats. More bathrooms. You gotta step up to go in this bathroom, really? It's not floor level? It's a shame. And here's the economy section. It's the narrow ass seat. Look at this. This is like 6 inches of legroom. This is where you get to freak out for 11 hours on a flight. At least you got a TV screen here for it, which is cool. And let's make our way to the aft galley, where you get the sloppy meals. Now, all the seats back here are crew rest seats. These 2, these 4, these 3, and these 2. Crew rest seats, man. That's what I think. And we got more bins and more ovens back here. That's good. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 ovens back here, and a couple more doors. Doors are missing handles, but who knew? Alright, that's it. That's the cabin. Nice cabin. Looks good for our oldest airplane. It's got the A330 on the seat back screens. Even economy. Alright, let's run back up front. And you can watch movies on these 25-inch screens. They're not big at all. But I like the cabin how it's well lit. It's well lit up. It certainly is. Let's jump in a seat over here. Look out the window. That's it. Not bad. Not badly modeled cabin. Remember, you know, jar design back in the day was like our #1 airplane, you know, that we could get with any kind of level of detail and sophistication. It was the jar, and then the IXG came out, and everybody stopped with the jar. No more jar for us. So it is what it is. And it looks good though for an older airplane. Seriously. All right, let's go back up front. This door don't open at all. Does it? No, it doesn't. Is this a doggy door? What the hell is this? In emergency, pull rivets and push the open hatch. Okay. Interesting. And here we go. Nice indeed. Very nice. Alright, let's go back and sit down. Let's sit. Nice. Alright, Mach 181. We're good to go here. Everything is off. We'll check that. So what do you guys think about the cabin? Is it good? I hope you guys like it. Mr. Dave says, I got whiskey and Dr. Pepper, about to be cruising right over Seattle in an hour, heading down to Sacramento from Alaska. Nice, Mr. Dave. Nice, nice, nice. Jace, go ahead and sub, man. Hit the sub button. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Thank you. Hope you like it. Definitely. Zebo is your preferred aircraft, Mauricio, as well as, but I'd like to try 777. Yeah, when the good 777 comes out, that's going to be the next one I pick up. The last one I pick up. Wink, wink. Somehow you haven't had any luck with the Airbus. That I don't like it, but I need to put more patience to learn it. Yes, that's the key. Put it this way. The first time I took out an Airbus to fly, I was trimming the airplane manually, and it just dove straight into the ocean. I didn't know that Airbus had automatic trim and all that stuff. I really didn't know that. So I had to go back and watch a bunch of videos on it, see how people operate, and realize how different it was from a Boeing. You know, so once you put the time in and have the patience, you'll learn it, and you know, it would be nice. Definitely. Alan says mods in first class. Jay said that just first class, bro. Back off. Saturn 20 is calling dibs on the bathroom up front. He's going to lock it off for himself. Mr. Dave says, put me in seat 3A. Call dibs on that. Better than traveling to Orlando from New York by bus. Jesus. That's like a, what? I drive that New York to Florida trip in 18 hours, non-stop, just for gas only. So I can imagine doing it by bus. It takes like, what, 24 hours or more? God damn. Yeah, bus has got no legroom, man. Absolutely doesn't have no legroom. Can we play Fortnite on this flying contraption? Hey, you can play anything on it. The floor looks like straight out of the 70s, though. Yep, it's an old floor, man. It's definitely an old floor. Absolutely. And Mauricio coming up with the subscribe. Thank you, Mauricio. Thank you for hitting the sub and like button on the channel here, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the keys to move through the cabin? Kurt says. Basically, it's your arrow keys beside the M and the question mark key. You want to go slow, you push those keys to go back and forth. And then you hit shift if you want to go fast while you're pushing those keys. That's all it is. That's all it is. Definitely. It is a doggy door, Mr. Dave, absolutely. That's a door for the midgets. What's going on, Zach Glazer? Welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Why don't I have a join button? It's coming up. It's coming up on here. It's going to happen soon. I'm slowly but surely building up everything so you guys can have that. Definitely, John. It's coming up, man. Give me just a short time here. Yeah, Alberta. It's definitely a huge plane, man. That's a huge plane. You're flying over Utah now? Okay. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Not bad. Not bad at all. I think this plane is flyable. Definitely flyable. Coming up to Winan. Let's see how far we gotta go for top of descent. It's gonna be a while. It's a semi-long haul. But you know what I didn't do? Shit. What we need to do is something that I didn't do on the ground, and I realized that I don't have all the information. So I took off without putting in the perf information, and now that's giving me an issue. That's an issue right here. I don't have the top of descent predictions and stuff. How can I go back and put that in? There's the init. Oh, there it is. Init B. That's what I should have done. Perfect. So that should give me fuel predictions. Make sure that there it is. That didn't ruin my flight plan. No, we're good. Oh, it's just dropping the speed down. We don't want to do that now, shall we? Let's do 8.2. Let's stay at 8.2. Good deal. All right. All right. So here we go. This is what I needed to do. So our top of descent is going to be 1528. UTC. Huh? It's not correct. That is not correct. Is that we're using real time? To set this time? Huh, interesting. Yeah, that clock is not correct at all. Let's see what time it says we are right now. Give me a sec here. Coming up to Winan at 14:08. Not sure what I did with the clock here. Let's do something. Let's come back this way. This should have synced up, but for some reason this clock don't sync up. Now we're making a turn, are we? Oh, no. I think I'm adjusting the time in the sim with that. What? You could do that? No way. You could adjust the time in the sim with the clock in the airplane? How is that possible? What about sim time? Sorry guys, give me a second here. Time of day. Let's do that. I'm just curious. Okay, that's better. So if I go here, turn that off, go back to where I was before. Ah, interesting. I think it's synced now. I think it's better. We're almost leading the airplane there. Gotta make sure we don't make this thing crash, man. We're at Mach 0.83. We had a weather change there. Let me go ahead and bring on back active sky and see if that will make a difference. Sorry about that. Yeah, I wasn't running real well. I wanted to see what my top of descent was, and I started screwing with the weather. Top of descent is 23:18, so hour. Okay, hour, a little over an hour for top of descent. Okay, I see what happened. I got it now. Got it. For some reason it wasn't synced up to the airplane. The sim time and the airplane time wasn't synced up properly. So that kind of screwed it. Also, let's do the volume here. We can come back up with the engines. That's better. Something got out of sync with the sounds on the engine, I think. Who knows? Still learning the plane. Still learning the plane. We'll see. Alright. We are good to go. Sorry about that, guys. It is 3 a.m. where you are, jet pilot? Really? Damn. Well, wow. John, you're not a fan of the engine sounds? Now, apparently there's 2 more BSS Soundpack I can get with this airplane that will change the engine. And I'm considering getting different engines on it. Just if the sound is different, that's the thing. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. You know, but the engine sounds kind of. I think this is the Rolls-Royce engine, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the Rolls-Royce engine, and it's got that distinct sound up front on it. Let's go to the other one where it's lit out. Yeah, it's a Rolls-Royce engine. So it's like a IAE engine kind of in the way it sounds. It's got that buzzsaw sound up front of it, and then behind it you don't hear that buzzsaw sound at all. It kind of fades out in the back. Yeah, which is not bad, which is pretty nice actually. But I see where you're coming from, man. I see where you're coming from on that. John says, would you fly from KBDL to Boston? Sure, we could do it one of these days. Yeah, we could do BDL to Boston. That's not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. Not a problem. Look at that. That's a wind shift. That's because I'm not running active sky. Make sure our airplane is not going to crash. Speed dropped. So we're getting good visuals, but we're just not getting the proper weather. So I'm going to go ahead and rock active sky again. I'm probably going to end up getting some haze, which we're going to have to find a way to deal with. Hopefully X-Vision can take care of the haze problem. We'll see how that works out. There's active sky. We're going to have one more wind shift. There it is. That's expected. Looks like our speed is Mach 170. That's fine. Alright, so active sky came back in. That's good. No more messing around. Did I hear about the Concorde from Kalamata? Do you think it's going to be a good one? Who knows, man? There's a Concorde from P3D and FSX, which is really brilliant. I don't know if they can bring it to X-Plane or want to put the time into it. But it would be nice though if they had the Concorde for us. It would definitely would be nice. Saturn 28 says, what is Orbix Global? It's basically ortho for the world, stuff that you can download, and they've made it look nice, you know, or they've niced it up. So yeah. Jet Pilot says, well, I have a day off work today. Good times. Oh, good. Awesome, man. Awesome. Always good to have a day off in a week. It's always nice to have a day off in a week. Definitely is. Let me find a nice little cabin view here. Set that up. Yeah, that's kind of nice right there. Like that. Good, good, good. So the GE engines for the jar sounds good. So I might get the GE engines for this then. Get a change. Thank you for that, man. There is a GE, I think it's like $6 for the GE engines. Let me look that up real quick. Go here, store, how to explain. Put in BSS. BSS for the A330. Search that. Let's do 330. Yeah, here it is right here. For the 330, the GE engines are only $6, $6.99. And that's a BSS Soundpack for that. And there's a Pratt & Whitney also for $7 too. So we got the Rolls-Royce, we got the GE, and we have the Pratt & Whitney. So you're saying the GE sounds good. I might look into it. I might absolutely look into it. Definitely. I'll look into getting that and see how that sounds. Alright, no haze, good. We only had haze climbing out, so we're back in active sky, and looks like we have some nice clouds to look at now. Let me make sure I have my flight plan in active sky. Give me a second here. KPHX, KSEA, 2,000 feet. The only thing I don't know how to do with Active Sky right now is to make my own flight plan waypoints. It gives me an automatic routing, and see, here comes the damn haze again. Damn it! Hate that. Because we should have beautiful skies outside right now. And weather control, we have live weather, which is what we are. Let me go into Active Sky settings. I'll show this to you guys here what I'm looking at right now and see if Active Sky has any kind of haze settings. Let's go to monitor. Transition over, close that. So this is the Active Sky window. So we're in live weather mode right now. That's the weather control tab we're in. Go to the map mode, that's the airplane. And that's what the conditions should look like. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. We're going to Phoenix all the way up to Seattle. Right? So right now we should have nice clear skies, and we're coming up into clouds. It's going to be cloudy all the way to Seattle. Well, that sucks. But as far as options concerned, there are general options here. There's download interval, there's prevent downloads and approach, send the information to system tray, Vatsim online weather, which I don't use, I use live weather. And there's a bunch of more stuff here. You can even download the nav data in this for the current from SimBrief, which is what I do. Alright, that's general options. Simulator depiction options, depict hurricanes, use of global static depiction. Cloud options, maximum cloud turbulence, maximum cloud icing, prevent thunderstorms when CD recorded, increase precipitation intensity in thunderstorms. Oh, nice. Didn't even realize that this is here. Wow. And these are all already checked. Maximum icing in clouds. So we gotta watch out for that. Jesus Christ. And maximum cloud turbulence. Set the maximum level of turbulence within clouds. It's at 100% right now. And then the wind effects, we can have maximum surface winds, maximum turbulence. The turbulence scale I set to 40%. Wind shear we have disable winds aloft, winds layer, wake turbulence, strength. So they have wake turbulence, 50%, that's cool. Maximum downdraft, maximum updraft, realistic thunderstorm up and downdraft rates, random light shock turbulence percentage, surface crosswind attenuation. Interesting. Visibility options. Fog layer generation. Generate a fog layer if needed. If fog presents in weather data for the closest station, turn that off. Apply current to current weather synthesis. So I've turned off fog layer. Nope, that doesn't help. Ooh, it does help. I think we have it solved. Oh, yes. I think we have it solved. Turn off fog layer. Thank you. We got it, guys. Turn off fog layer. That's what it is. Yes. We got clouds and we got terrain and we have no haze layer. Perfect. That's what we wanted. This is what we wanted all along. Fog layer is off and it looks nice out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that you, Jet Pilot, who recommended that? Perfect, man. Perfect. No more fog. We're good to go. There you go. Thank you, sir. So now with X-Vision coming up with this, that is going to look good. Uh-oh. Ortho tile we ran out right here. Not good. That's non-ortho. Let's look at it some more. Yeah. Did I check on Joint FS? Joint FS? No, I didn't. Let me take a quick peek here. Joint FS, you say. Let's do that here. JOINFS. X-plane. JoinFS Utilities is the advanced multiplayer client for flight simulators. Cross-platform multiplayer across X-Plane, Prepared 3D, FSX, and Steam. Decentralized hostess, peer-to-peer network, smooth jitter-free live movements of aircraft, shared cockpit, unlimited passengers, and multi-role co-pilot. Suitable for virtual pilot training and instructions. Hub Networks allows anyone to launch and advertise a publicly listed session. Communication system included. Oh, so you can talk over the comms in JoinFS? That's nice. Record and save multiple aircraft to a file and playback recordings live over the network. Simple model matching allows you to substitute any aircraft model instantly while connected. Nice. Bookmarks make it easy for you to save your regular connections. It's not bad. Interesting. I think this might be good for our group flights. It's JoinFS, so we don't have to worry about ATC and all that stuff. That's nice, Alan. I'm going to look into that. Didn't know all that stuff. Oh, it wasn't you, Jet Pilot? Ron B says, sweet. Somebody else asked if it had the settings here for the haze in it, and it did. Just basically turn off. Why am I missing a tile here? Okay, I gotta go back and look at that. It's not bad though. Somebody said go ahead and turn off fog, and that's what I searched for, and it literally says disable fog on the ground. So that's good. I might want to re-enable it when I'm going into bad weather. If it's foggy on the ground, I want to have it, but I don't want to have it at altitude. That's the only problem. Looks good though. Mauricio, you gotta go, man. Welcome aboard anyway, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. You have to leave. Been a pleasure. Looking forward to the next live. No problem. Not a problem, sir. Thank you, Mauricio. Appreciate that. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, Alan. It sounds good. Go ahead and look it up, Alan, because you're very sharp at these things. Well, actually, no. You're the one who recommended it. What I'm talking about. Yeah, it sounds good for group flights. It really does. It sounds like exactly what we should be looking for when we're flying out here. Yep. Oh yeah. All right. So, airplane is performing and doing airplaney things. Mach 0.81 we're cruising at. I have forgotten passenger. How far back are you? Can you still see me on radar? I don't know, man. Let's take a look. You're still behind me. Delta 119H. Okay. You're still there. You are cruising at 36,000 feet. You're doing ground speed 396 knots. And I'm cruising at 40,000 feet doing 427 knots. Wow, man. I'm getting an 80 knot crossing wind here. So I'm doing 421 over the ground. So you could be going faster, forgotten passenger. Crank it up, man. Max out that airplane. Do Mach 0.80. I know your airplane can do Mach 0.80. It absolutely can do it. So push it, push it, push it, my friend. Push it. You're still here. Yeah, take your airplane up to Mach 0.80. Push that thing. You got no ATC to stop you. Alan, yeah, you could definitely make a server and we could join. There you go. Now you're talking. Now you're talking, Alan. Alright, Mauricio, see you later. You're losing me. Oh, forgotten passengers, you have the 80 knots too? I see you, man. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Doing Mach 0.77. Bump it up to Mach 0.80 or 81. See what you can get out of it. Hey, fuel is free. You know what I mean? Saw Dream says you check yours because you watch a couple of videos and the sim look close to reality. Yep, true. Saturn says he put some nice pics in Discord with a reshade preset. You can see them and tell if they look good. Let me take a look at it right now. Let me go to Discord and take a look and see that. Get a nice little view here. So we can watch the cockpit as we run out. Let's go over to Discord. Let's see, screenshot. That's nice. A little bit less bluish, but let me pull these up so these guys can see it. Transition over. What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, I'm going to transition that. Good deal. So here's the Discord, in my Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, then go ahead and join it. This is the preset Saturn 28 is using. It's a little bit bluish than I would like, but that's clean though. The sky colors are nice. I gotta say that. Sunset is nice. And this is the preset that you would play around with yourself, not a this is a custom that you've done, not a preset. Nice though. That sky looks like the Pacific Northwest. It's so clean. The haze. Wow, look at this. This is what I saw in one of your streams, Saturn 28, is when you were flying into evening time and you came up and you had the sun going down and it looks so good. It's not bad. Wait, we're going to set it up. Definitely. Nice shot. Still can't get used to using the HUD, but hey, that's nice. Look at the background sky right here. How nice that looked for like a sunset landing, an evening landing. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice. It's not bad either. But that's nice. You can see the reflection of the sunlight on the other side of the airplane right there. And just have that layer. Hey, nice man. Nice. Give you a like. Perfect, dude. That is sweet. Man, that engine can get annoying. It really can in flight. It's got that constant buzzing sound. I think I might have to do a GE engine or something. Let's do this. Engine volume. Turn up the external. Not bad from behind, but inside the cabin, that engine sound is just like jarring. In front of it sounds like that, and behind it sounds differently. This Delta delivery so white. It's too bright almost. You know what I love about the 330 are these wingtips. These wingtips are so different than anything else that we have seen. I like that on the 330. I definitely do like it on it. Why is the stream buffering? Is it buffering for you guys too? Or is it my computer? Let's see. Now, frames look good over here. The frames look good. Interesting. Yeah, it is definitely a beautiful play, man. Yeah, the behind sound way better, Alan. It really does. It does. Forgotten passengers went up to flight level 400 and is dialed in from Mach 0.81. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's good. Very nice, forgotten passengers. Why is stream is healthy on your end? Okay, I think it's my computer then. Stream is butter smooth. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Love the A330 and A340. Passat Dream, is the A340 the one with the 4 engines on it? Because I don't really like that plane. You know, a single level 4 engine plane is like, I want to do a level like the 74 or the A380, but you know, but the 330 is beautiful. Beautiful. Nice plane. It's rock solid too. A little bit of swaying going on with it. wings on this thing are just so wide. It's way out there. It's huge. Alright. I think we're going to have cloud tops all the way over to Seattle. I think that's it. I think we're done. I checked active sky and I looked at the conditions going over along the flight path, and this is why I like active sky too. It kind of gives you a preview of your flight. So here's the airplane. Here's Phoenix. We had nice weather in Phoenix. Now we have all cloud cover all the way up to Seattle. Yeah, basically. And then we have some weather going into Seattle at top of descent. So going to Seattle, we're going to have some rain and stuff right there. Just cloud tops, but going in, gotta watch out for that. So that's why this weather add-on to me is just the best. You know, X-Enviro is going to come out with what they come out with, but I don't think it's going to match Active Sky as far as features is concerned. Their winter ground texture is going to be nice, but you know, I don't know about the clouds and stuff. Ooh, the shade is pretty cool. Look at that. Center shade. Does it have another shade that comes out? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, damn. Nice. Alright, check this out, guys. This is how nice this is. Look right here by the latch. When you move the shade up and down, it works in the cloud shadows. Look at that. It works. Just look right here. That is sweet. Not gonna lie. Kidding me? So we have shades for the airplane, and the colors of the shades are different from different angles. That is nice. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks good. And that looks good. Wow. Damn, airplane's got shades to it. Yep. I don't think I'm going to do a comparison between this and the 767. Two different airplanes, and they both have their strengths, but this airplane is nice. I sat on the decision to get this airplane for a while, and I think it's worth it. We're going to do arriving, airport, update, METAR. Nothing yet. We just gotta wait and see. Okay, that's fine. Turn up the brightness on it. Print it, message it. Nice. Alright, top of the set coming in about, let's see, 30, about 40, 47 minutes, 48 minutes. Not bad. And it looks like we have an outer fuel tank transfer, which is good. So Airbus is transferring the fuel automatically. If we go to the fuel page, we should be able to see that here. Fuel right here. It's coming out. So, would you see that how the arrows are pointing in? And the numbers are changing. So it's transferring fuel from the outer fuel tank to the inner tank right there. This also shows on the flight factor too. So it's automatically transferring the fuel. And notice this, center fuel tank is 0. We're just going on wing fuel only right now. So when we do the 6.5 hour flight, this thing is going to be loaded, man. We have 11,000 kilos on board of fuel. That's good. Go back to the normal page. Perfect. Nice airplane. It's just so nice. Alright, let's go heads up again. And let's refresh this because for some reason my second computer is stuck with the stream. Oh, that's better. Alright, here we go. We're good to go there. Now I had to go? Okay. Hope not. You gotta go, man? See you later, sir. Thanks for joining me, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, now it's gonna be cloud surfing time. It's one thing though, at 40,000 feet, we don't get bothered by any kind of clouds at all. We are good to go. Alright, let's check out our overhead here. Let's see that I didn't need to turn on any particular things in here for cargo heat or anything like that, no. Got some pop circuit breakers here on the VHF2. Interesting. It's not good. We need to check for ATC. We only have Oakland Center on. I don't think we're going through Oakland's airspace. Let's see. Nope. We are skirting Oakland's airspace. 12. Hey, the forgotten passengers, looks like your speed is up there now. See you at flight level 400 going 412 across the ground, and I'm doing 428. So it's a little bit above your speed, but we are there, my friend. We are there. So now the question is this: if I end up doing this long haul Saturday morning for a 6.5-hour flight that I planned out, what am I going to do for 6.5 hours? That's the only thing. I would like to do that across the pond just once, just to see what it's about. You know, it would be something nice to do. It's not something I would do all the time. But for 6.5 hours, what are we looking at? You know, can we get like a TV screen on the Avatar right here? You know, can we get them to get me like a little video player or I don't know, browser window? Oh no, or we could probably just pull up YouTube and watch some stuff while we're traveling. We could probably watch some movies and stuff in the airplane. That's a possibility. What do you do for 6.5 hours? Or we can watch planes while we fly planes. That's another option. That is another option for us to do on a 6.5-hour flight. You know, I don't want to go to sleep. I want to sit there and experience the entire damn thing. That would be nice though. Let's see. Let me show you guys something. Here's a website that I check out all the time, and they're on Facebook and YouTube. Did you see what happened to that Airbus plane the other day? Let me show you guys a video real quick. I want you to watch this. Let's get the volume up. And let's go this node right here. Give me a second here. I'll show you guys something. You guys seen this?
They always told me in flight school, wings level. The rational mind doesn't really think of instincts. You just kind of kick in and do what needs to be done. We had lost control of the hydraulic system, which controlled the navigation equipment as well as the air conditioning unit. We were totally out of control. And do your job 17 years in a row, no one knows you exist. One day, it's all put to the test.
Yeah, the Elysian there. You want to ditch in the Hudson? It's 1167 nautical miles to your north. Correction, you want to come back to the lane? Just let me know what you need here.
I could tell by the captain's use of the carb heat in the left wing. He was trying to keep her stabilized. All I could do was turn to Stephanie and said, buckle up.
I knew I should have paid extra for that seatbelt. It was my first time flying with Spirit.
This summer, 2 airlines combined to form one Spirit Legion.
If you guys are not subscribed to ATC memes, you guys definitely need to subscribe to ATC memes. They just make fun of the airline industry, like, with everything, you know. And they do a lot of what would you call it now? A lot of parodies of airplane stuff. I think they're air traffic controllers, and you could watch it all day long and just laugh your ass off.
Dude, this is some serious shit, man.
I know,
you were
man.
fucking up out there.
I'm
You know,
working on
you
it.
froze up. You know, where's your head?
That's
You know, it's not in the game apparently.
I'm working on it,
Well,
though.
a couple more sessions like that, you're gonna find yourself up in that tower.
Damn.
You know, you wouldn't want to do that, would you?
No, don't want to be in a tower, man. I'm gonna work harder. I'm
You know,
gonna make it
this
proud.
is some serious business. People's lives are at stake every
I
single day.
understand.
The decisions we make cost people their
I know.
lives. You know, people would kill for this job. You know how many
Yes.
applicants we had just last week? You know
I
how many?
don't. No, I don't know.
600. And just for this position alone.
Wow.
We've got 10 others to staff at LaGuardia, Atlanta, and JFK.
Yeah,
You know, you're privileged to be out here. You got to start fucking acting like it.
Right.
Remember what we talked about, man.
Just
Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Yeah.
It's all in the hands.
Right.
Start shaking those
Jet
hands,
pilot,
Mr.
that
Pilot.
previous video I showed was a real life incident that happened. See if I can find it, where they recorded an airplane pretty much going crazy. I'm gonna try to find it, and I thought it was fake. It was actually real, where the airplane was rocking from side to side, coming out of. I'm trying to remember. Apparently, it had strong wind gusts, and somebody caught it from the ground, and also passengers caught it from inside the airplane, and it was literally like flipping back and forth in the sky. I'm trying to see if I can find that, and they just did a parody video of that. But here it is. Let me see if I can find it for you. It was a British Airways airplane. It was caught on camera swaying back and forth in the wind. I'm trying to see if I can find the original video, but it was pretty scary. Let me see if I can find it and play it. Hold on a sec. Check this out. This is real. It's a British Airways airplane out of Malaga, and it was swaying back and forth in flight like that. That's real. That's not like flight simulator. And he caught it on his cell phone. Look at that. So they were just making a meme out of it, but there's also video from inside the airplane that it was doing that. When you first fly an Airbus coming from Boeing, Alan says. Yeah, but it was crazy though. If I could find the inside footage of that and show you, it literally was banking left and right the entire time. Let's see, British Airways airplane swaying. So this is the kind of stuff I'm going to have to watch on my 6.5-hour flight. Yeah, they were supposed to land in Gibraltar, I think, and end up going somewhere else. Okay, here it is. Here's the inside view and the outside view. I found it right here. Check this out. Not sure if you can hear it, but the fast forward is this guy caught it right there. And then there's another video of it from the inside. The pilot loved G-forces. But from the inside, it was really more scary than that. They should show the inside view here in a second. Alright, the inside view is coming up. Right there, look at that. That's like me trying to fly X-plane level on an Airbus for the first time. That's crazy. That's real. That just happened a few days ago. That looks like about, what, 8,000 feet above ground? That wasn't even really high. So, I saw it, I was like, what? In the name that all things are holy would do something like that. Imagine you're sitting in an airplane and the wing is just going like You'd lose your lunch on something like that. The jet pilot says total is 1337. Jesus, man, that was scary. Mr. Dave says when he was a kid, it was in very, very bad. Scary landing was about a month before he did the first transatlantic flight. It made you terrified of flying. Wow, Mr. Dave. That's why you love airplanes so much now. Totally turn around at it. Forgotten Passenger says 13 seasons of air crash investigation. Wow. Nice. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Yeah, that happened. Welcome aboard, John. A couple of days ago, British Airways going into Gibraltar from Malaga, and it just had a violent wind gust that rocked the airplane uncontrollably for a few seconds here, as you can see, and it was crazy. Oh yeah, he would have puked. He would have never flown again after that experience. Absolutely not, would man. Just shows how the Airbus is superior to Boeing. Now, jet pilot, I'm going to say that the fly-by-wire gave up. That's what it is. The fly-by-wire couldn't handle the wind gusts. I don't know. No idea what happened. I'd love to know. Jesus. Like as a first flight or something. Wow. The Boeing would stall, he says. Uh-oh. Starting Boeing versus Airbus. Wow. Pilot thought it was in an air show. Sad dream. Man. Jet pilot says, watch this, hold my beer, John. Hey, you never know, man. You never, ever, ever know. It's like, check this out. I'm about to retire. Let's see what this airplane can really do. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's go this window right here. Catch that view. Yeah. Got the roll. I'm gonna call this the Rolls Royce view. Yeah, look at that. Save that as 727. That's the Rolls Royce view right here. That's where we get to look at the Rolls Royce on the engine. It's nice. Airbus versus Boeing. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Yeah, but that's scary though. I mean, I've gone through some stuff on airplanes, you know, but that right there that we just looked at is really, really, really scary. And no joke. That's some scary stuff right there, you know. I mean, I can't imagine, like, what kind of alerts could have been going off in the cockpit with the airplane rolling like that. Was it like bank angle, you know? Whoop, whoop. Can you imagine the different alarms that were going off in the cockpit at the same time? On something like that? Nah, can't imagine. It would freak you out. I was like, autopilot disconnect. Talk about that. Let me see if I set up my autopilot disconnect properly. Hold on a second. Oh, it works. Good, good. Perfect. Turn it back on. I had set up the autopilot disconnect when I was setting up the airplane, but I didn't know if it works. It does work. That's good to know. John says, when you get into unusual attitudes inside a cockpit, it can get very scary very quick. Absolutely. You froze doing stall training in the Cessna and looked straight down at the ground, filling the windscreen. It's terrifying. Wow. Damn, I can imagine, John. Ugh. Oof. It's scary. A windshield in an Incel Air F-50 cracked in flight with me in it. True story. Really, Alan? Damn. That's nuts, man. That is absolutely nuts. Absolutely. What's going on, Avio Man? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Avio Man is on board, ladies and gentlemen. Thank him for this weekend's group flight coming up. It's going to be epic with the scenery and the ortho. It's going to be nice. Got you, Avio Man. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Saturn 28 is plane Mayday, 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 November 3750, declaring out-of-field emergency. ATC says, okay, Vector's back to the airport. The plane says, nah, bro, just wondering why the fuel truck vanished. Shut up. Wow. Alan, Avioman's money has been used on this airplane. Yep, right? Here it is. Here's your investment. Right there. There's your investment, sir. It's the big bus. It is the big bus, my friend. put to good use. Aviaman says next month another dono. Hey, it's gonna go back into SIP, man. Appreciate it, Aviaman. Thank you so much. You were part of the inspiration for getting this airplane. I appreciate that, absolutely. Alan says that airplane cracked because they flew in bad weather. Wow. That's like the other video we showed where you saw the windshield burning up from inside and it cracked and sucked the guy out almost. Remember that one? That was crazy. That was crazy. Ooh, we got turbulence? What the hell was that? That didn't look right. It's not okay. Didn't touch anything. Interesting. Okay. Alright. We'll work with that. We'll just add it up to jarism, maybe. That's possibly what that was. Yeah, I gotta get my ortho completed out here. Do some ZL-14 this area. Areas that I will never fly over. I'll never fly alone over. Definitely need ortho out here. Absolutely do. Alright, so, do you guys want to see the airline that I used to work for back in the day? This is the airline I used to work for, guys. I'm going to put it up on the screen here again. Give me a sec. And worked for them for, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 5 years, I worked for this particular airline here. Let's do that. And let's bring that down. And bring that up. Tower Air. That's a 747-100 series. I think this particular one was some TWA. First, like number 4 or number 6 off the line at Boeing. The upper deck had only 3 windows. It was so old. It had seats from TWA, Pan Am, whatever. It was a dinosaur. This is the first airline that I worked for. And we took these planes all over the world, man. All over the world. I flew the L1 jump seat and the L2 jump seat, and also in the back. It had a hatch under the bottom. You could climb up through the avionics bay to go up into first class. Then this one had the old spiral staircase that goes up to the top. And we flew the hell out of these airplanes, and they were nice. These engines, man, I remember looking at them through the window at Turbulence and how it was just amazing that the engine stayed on. See the upper deck door right there? This is some of the first 747s off the line at Boeing. The 606FF. That's the first airline that I worked for. Look at that. Look at the roll on that thing. Listen to those engines. Oh, sweet. I flew all over the world with these airplanes. Do that takeoff roll again. Yep, Tower Air, that's it. That used to be my airline. Well, one of them. I worked for 2 different airlines. But that was us, man. Fully loaded, 11-hour flights, 10-hour flights. Wasn't capable of doing like 15-hour flights because we were always fully loaded. 490 passengers on one airplane, including crew. That's the first airline that I worked for, right there. And we're just putting together tons of videos just to preserve it, because they're out of business right now. They went out of business a while back. And everybody who's worked for that airline misses it. But the flying that we did was like, it was the most fun ever. You know, definitely was. Definitely. It was a charter airline, but we did have scheduled routes from JFK. We had our own terminal at JFK. If you guys know New York, JFK Terminal 5, it was set up all the way out by where the fuel dumps were. It was a separate terminal from the main JFK terminals. We had New York, LA, turn, New York, San Francisco, turn. We had New York, San Juan. We had New York, Miami. And we had New York, Tel Aviv. Those are all the scheduled flights that we did. And then on top of that, we did charter flights. We did military charters, we did Muslim charters, we did Catholic charters, we did White House press tour. We did a whole bunch of flying, man, all over the world, some weird planes. And it's funny because the day I went to training is when they had a runway incursion, well, they had a taxiway incursion with one of the airplanes that broke the nose wheel steering. Well, it broke the nose gear. Sent it up through the body of the airplane. Never forgot that. I'm in training and looking at it going, uh-oh, the hell. I even have some video of our training session and jumping out the slides and stuff like that. Let's see if I can find that for you real quick before we look at the top of the descent. Oh, check this out. Let's do a couple more here if you guys don't mind, since we're in a semi-long haul. We're going to be descending soon anyway. Couple more. This is slide raft training, where we had a pool and we popped the slide in the pool and had to get in it, deploy the sea anchor, get the emergency kit, hoard everybody. This is an old school video. Let me fast forward it here, because this slide, this is what's in the door of the airplane. When you open the door, this comes out, and they're gonna pull it. And when they pull it, look how quick this thing inflates. Look at that. It's got to be fully inflated within 25 seconds, and it's less than that. In that one little pack, that can hold 50-something people. Some people sit on the inside, some people sit on the outside. And we had to jump off in the pool, swim to it, climb on board, all that stuff. And if I fast forward to training, here's the raft. That's the raft, and then there's a slide raft. Check this one out real quick. When you pop it at the door, that comes out. You see how quick that inflates? Look at that. That comes out real quick. And then we have to jump down this and go. Just curious about copyright strikes for YouTube. It might be, but this particular video I'm not worried about. So then we're going to be jumping out one by one. Look at this craziness. That's how you jump out with your arms folded and sit straight up. It's pretty cool. So this is one of our training classes, but so we did learn on the real airplane how to jump out the door and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh yeah. True story is that one of the guys that the 767 that went down the other day in Houston, one of the guys I used to work with, he was a mechanic. He's now a pilot for Amazon Prime Air, and he flies the 76. And for a while there, nobody knew if it was him that had the had the problem, but it was him as one of his friends. But that was just a brief history of. Looks like a kid slide, Alan says. Yeah, that's a brief history of the airline that I worked with. And I got tons of personal videos of inside the cabin. You know, I used to be friends with the avionics guys, so in flight I used to be able to climb through the hatch, go down to where avionics was below the first deck. And what was good about it, like half our flights when we do charters were we call ferry flights. So you're taking an entirely empty airplane. Top of the descent, hold on. We're good. Yeah, you're taking an empty airplane, like for instance this airplane right here. No passengers, empty, and you're flying it 10, 11, 12 hours to go pick up passengers. So people want to hog the first class, people want to hog upstairs, but what we do is we'll go in the back, go like the middle seats like here, grab seat cushions, take them off, and then stack them on the other seat behind you, raise the armrests, and make like a bed. strap yourself in with some of the seat belts and go to sleep for like hours. So I used to love Turbulence because Turbulence like rock you to sleep and stuff. It's fascinating, man. Fascinating time. It's good. I'm gonna show him. Don't worry, I'm gonna get him together. I have him on an 8mm cassette. I'm definitely gonna show you guys that. Yep, Jet Pilot. That's the only heavy Boeing you love. Yeah, great airplane, man. Great airplane. Absolutely great airplane. I miss that airplane, man. That's flying when. And what I realize now that it didn't have the FMC. It had the old whatchamacallit, the other one. You have to program in 12 waypoints at a time. That's what it had. All dials. And the flight engineer sit right here. It was pretty cool. I miss that. In a way, I miss flying sometimes. Oh, we have a pop-up FMC. Sweet. Didn't realize that. Let's do our perf page for landing. Gotta get the Alright, so Seattle weather QNH is what? 29 or 9 or 6. Let's do that. 29 or wait, 96. That's not 69. 96. This is fast, nice. Temperature is going to be 4 degrees. Really? Yep. Temperature's 4. Wind is 180, 7 knots, 10 mile visibility, temperature 4. So 180, 7 knots. Temperature is 4 degrees out. Good. Transition is 18,000. Config 3 for landing, or config full. Alright, it says config 3, so we'll try a land with config 3. And what else do we need to know? The 0605, no, actually, hold on. Take that back. The wind is, no. Oh yeah, 1807 knots, 10 mile visibility, broken 5,500, so we're good. Below 5,000, we'll have the runway there. Alright, so that's going to be it for our descent page. Good to go. Yep, there it is, AVMAN, INS, Inertial Navigation System. That's what it had. That's what it had. And it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful back in the day. And, you know, I didn't know I was going to love airplanes until I started flying for that airline. You know, when I started working with them is when I realized how good it was. Yeah, 777 isn't bad either. 777 is rock solid, Jet Pilot. One of the most safe Boeings out there, really, is the 777. It's proven itself time and time again. I mean, if Singapore Airlines can do a flip on the runway coming into San Francisco with everybody on board surviving except the one fatality that the fire department ran over without the hull breaking apart, I mean, it's a tough airplane. It really is tough. If this airline comes back, you want to fly with us? Absolutely, it was fun flying, man. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah. Yep. Was a flight attendant. Passat dream. I was a flight attendant with credentials. Male flight attendant. I was flight attendant for 6 months. Then I became an assistant purser. Then I became the purser. So after a year, I didn't do any work really. I just sat in the first class and did paperwork for all the international flights. Nobody really wanted to do paperwork, and I was like, hey, I don't have to work. Paperwork is fine with me. I might be able to pull up a picture here really quick. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find a picture of me sitting up in first class back in the day. Don't laugh. That's when I had hair on my head. That's an old picture, man. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Yeah, because we have a Facebook group for everybody who used to work for Tower Air, and everybody stays in touch with each other. Yeah, we really do. Let's go here. And we had friends, I have friends who died in 9/11. I was working for another airline when 9/11 happened. And it's crazy, you know. Crazy, crazy, crazy times. Man, these pictures. I'm looking at some pictures here. I'm gonna pull them up so you guys can see. Give me a second here. I'm trying to find a picture to show you guys. If I could find it. It's buried. Yeah, 2 minute pictures to go through to find it right now, but one day I'll show you guys that picture. It's pretty interesting. One more place to look. Give me a second here. Ah, well. Can't find it right now, but anyway, yep, that was the way. That was it, man. Yes, jet pilot. I used to work for United also, and I was actually in LA, leaving LA to go back to Denver when it happened. I was actually on board an airplane when it happened. So there were 2 United airplanes, one out of Boston, one out of JFK that they took, and so I knew a bunch of people from United, and I also knew a bunch of people from Tower Air who work for United also at the time. So yeah, man, that's a whole different day. If I relive that day, it's gonna be ridiculous. I mean, I can tell you the whole story how that played out for me at that time. It was crazy, but yeah, I did know people. 20 minutes ago, top of the set. How long did I work? From 96 to 2001. After 9/11, United did a furlough, and I kept my flight privileges for a year after that, and then they recalled me. I didn't go back. I got into a different career. You know, I got into a whole different career. I was supposed to be flying, put it that way, and I never did. Got a family, but hey, it's all good. Asiana Saturn 28, not Asiana Airlines in San Francisco. Hey, what's going on, Big D1 channel? Welcome aboard, man. How is this a live flight from Phoenix to Seattle when it's dark outside? Not running real world time, my friend, because it wouldn't be interesting looking at darkness outside. You know, I've done night flights in the sim, but I don't make a habit of doing many night flights because flying in the darkness like this, it's not, for me, it's not entertaining for me to look at. Like when I watch streamers, I don't watch night flights, I watch daytime flights. That's the only reason why. Now, there's been times when we took off in the daytime and end up at night. And there's also, I've done a night flight. As a matter of fact, there's about a month ago I did a stream about night lighting, and that's a good night flight to look at. That was nice because I was checking out this new night lighting mod. That was pretty nice to look at. But it's not something I make a habit of. I rather do daytime stuff. I can see the clouds, I can see the ortho, and things like that. But that's what it is. Anyway, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Yep, Alan, I know. It was tragic. Tragic, bro. Very tragic. Jet pilot, your mom called you to come out that day. You watched the second tower get hit live, watch the news the rest of the day and the night. Yep. Put it this way. When it happened, I did see, I was in the briefing room at United, down in there where the flight attendants were. When the first one happened, LAX got evacuated so quickly. I've never seen a terminal so empty. They evacuated the terminal. By the time I get to the crew briefing room, the second one was coming down, and I spent a week in LA and back in the hotel that I checked out of. So, check in a hotel, wake up in the morning, you go do your flight, you check out, you get out of there. Luckily, when it happened, we realized, okay, we're going to be stuck here for a while. Didn't realize how long. We're like, call the hotel, go get your old rooms back before they give it away. So went back to the hotel, walked across the street from the airport, got to the hotel. 1 week in that hotel before everything got back up, because remember that time all the traffic was stopped in the United States, like dead. And then United took an airplane for crew only. It was a crew only flight. I never forget it. They're like, just go to the airport. You got 20 minutes to show up. Get on the plane. There was a bunch of crew members on. Nobody was in uniform. Everybody was half dressed. And then they flew like from, I was going to Denver. That's where I lived at the time. They were like, it was like LA to like San Diego to Phoenix, Phoenix to Albuquerque, Albuquerque to Denver. So they were like making stops along the way just to reposition people. And if you ever see flight attendants clap, is when we did the first takeoff. Everybody was like clapping just to be on their way home. It was an experience, man. It was sad. Jesus, I know. I'm gonna talk about it. Yep. Yeah, it was bad. Bad. But, you know, that's why anytime anything happens with aviation community, I'm always like up in there. You know what I mean? I'm always up in there. Alright, how much time we gotta go? It seems like a long flight. Jeez. Top of descent is 23:21. Alright, top of descent is coming up in 15 minutes. I thought we would have been there already. Are we there yet? Here's top of descent. Rushed. That timing is wrong on the ETA. I gotta fix that. So we should have about 45 minutes to go. Yeah. Gotta see about that timing, that timer that I'm using for it. It's crazy. Mr. Dave says, during 9/11 came home from school and almost every TV station was playing the news live for the event. All TV stopped, even in Wales. Wow. It was back in that time, man. It was unheard of for us. You know, if I get into some of the training that they gave us before 9/11 and what to do in hijackings and compare that to the training after 9/11, night and day. Complete night and day. It's not even close. They had to rewrite the entire script on how to deal with that stuff and what goes on now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh yeah. I used to love delivery on the first airline I worked with, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, crap. I don't know if I want to show you guys this. Damn. There's a lot of pictures. Nah, I can't show you guys the stuff. It's top secret here. Anyway, alright, let's prepare for descent and let us get out of here. Descent is going to be 21. Alright. About 12 minutes. We're down. Yeah, right, Alan. You're absolutely right, sir. It is what it is, man. But guess what? We love airplanes. That's why we're here. That's why a person like me would sit in front of a computer and fly an airplane, or considering flying an airplane for 6.5 hours from, where is that group flight from? That mini cross the pond. Where is that from again? Let's go to my flight. I was planning it out last night to see how long it would be. CYHZ to LEBB. So that's basically from, let me generate an OFD on this. Freedom BW. Loving this thing, man. This thing is awesome. It's been rock solid. The engines are just humming away on it with no problems at all. Absolutely nice airplane, this. It really is. I think I might change the engines on it, but other than that, I'm loving it, man. Love the shape of it. It looks nice. If an aircraft shape to me is ugly, I don't like it. I like aircrafts in good shape. Yeah, the across the pond is from Stansfield International Airport in Canada up to Bilbao. And it's a 5.5 hour flight. The zero fuel weight alone, the takeoff weight is going to be 188,000 pounds. I'm sorry, 188,000 kilos is the takeoff weight for that flight, to do that 5.5 hour flight. That's how bad it's going to be. Oh yeah. And the ice is not needed, we're good. And what else? Auto transfer, no problem. Yep. You know what, Saturn 28, not much wing flex. I'll see what it looks like in Turbulence. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Does it come with 2 engine options or just a Rolls-Royce engine? As far as I know, there's 3 engine options, and the way to get those options is to actually do the 3 different BSS sound packs. So right now, this is the Rolls-Royce one that I got, but now I'm realizing that there's a Pratt & Whitney version of it, and there's also a GE version. So I'm gonna go look at those. I think I might get the GE version engine for it. I don't know, we'll see. And I guess the sound is gonna be different. But you gotta pay for that though. It's like $10 for the sound from the BSS sound pack, because I'm running the BSS sound pack with it, because without the BSS sound pack it just sounds like crap. It really does. The default sound sounds terrible on this airplane. So I don't know. It's good. Yeah, the default sounds on this don't sound too good at all, in my estimation. I can't turn off airports or constraints. It's waypoints, VRs, NDBs, and constraint. Alright, now this thing is saying that we're going to be landing config 3. So we're not landing full flaps. Let's see what the speed is of config 3. I didn't check that out. And see, let's go to perf. I don't have the estimated fuel on board. Is that to top of descent? 23 and 21, 10 minutes. Okay. What's the V speed on this? Yeah, 134 is landing. That's not bad. It's slow. So we'll call it 140. 139. 140 is config 3. If we did config full, what would that be? As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's leave config 3 alone. 138 is config 3, or one. You know what? We're gonna do config full. 134. So yeah, config full. Temperature is +4, and the wind and everything else is in there. It's good. The METAR data, you were saying earlier, I could pull METAR on this at the arrival airport. Let's do update. I don't know if that's how you get it. There's the departure airport, there's the arriving airport. Try to click on update and nothing happens. I don't know if that's how you get the METAR stuff on it. It's interesting. We can see ground. Oh yeah. Nice. Finally lost some cloud here. Should get some weather coming up here shortly. We gotta watch for that on the weather radar, see if we're gonna go through weather and icing and stuff. There's a Trent 700G, the GE, and a Pratt & Whitney. They come with different audio packs. Alright, Saturn 20, perfect. Good deal. I think I might pick up one of those and see what it sounds like different than this. Do you know if it changes the look as well? I would suppose so. Freedom BW, I thought about that. Why would you put a sound on an engine that's not real? So I would think, I'm gonna look it up, but it should change the look. Hopefully it does. It would be bad to not change the look at all. For just the sound. Hopefully it changes the look. Alan says you bought the IAE Soundpack for the Turbulence BCS, and the CFM does not sound good. I got you, man. Yeah, I did do the Turbulence Soundpack, and it sounds good. I think I have the IAE also. Jet Pilot, when do you dim the lights for the passengers? You should know. Dim the light for the passengers during approach. Descent, you actually bring all the lights on during descent, because you want the cabin nice and lit so you can pick up all the trash and get them to fasten their seat belts and everybody's seated and nobody's hiding in the labs and all that bullshit. Then on approach, you dim the cabin for landing. Then you have to have also all the window shades up. Even though I've done a window shades down landing and lights out landing when we did military charter flights over to was it Kuwait or Bosnia, one of those. I don't remember which one it was. Scary times. A330 with some big engines, the GE engines. Now, I'm gonna look that up when I'm done. You see. Alan's able. I'll look it up. Come on, I need the top of the set here. I need to see how this thing's performed on an ILS, and if we can get that and land it good. That's what I need to see. This needs an Avatab right here. Oh, you know what? Talk about Avatab. We're not prepping our approach here, man. Where's my co-pilots at? KSEA. So, the approach for this flight was... sorry. We are landing on the Change 3 runway 16 left, and we're using 16 left because the weather said that winds were 130 at 8 knots. 16 left, Change 3. So let's make sure that makes sense. Arrival, Change 3. And here's the airplane right here, so we're coming top of the center, IMB. That's good. Let's look at the airport real quick, because I want to make sure that 16 left is going to be actually where we're taking. So 16 left is the inner runway. That's wrong, even though it's the longest one. That's always the takeoff runway. We should be landing at 16 center or 16 right. So let's change this to 16 center for the arrival. Let's go ahead and update the FMC and see if the FMC takes that. Let's do flight plan, Seattle arrival, 16 center, change 3, IMB. That's a temporary flight plan. So you can look here, notice that the dash yellow line is not going to change, so we're good to go. So we can actually insert that without an issue. Good. We need to also come to the radio navigation, make sure we took. It says course is 111, I'm sorry, ILS frequency is 111.7, 164 in the course. So we're going to make sure we get that. 111.7, 164. Let me reset the MCP altitude here. 240 for the initial descent. Alright, Avatar, come back up. Let's go here. Let's look up 16 center. 16 center is here. And 111.7, 164. Alright, perfect. So that's the ILS. So we can pick it up at Griffey, Magnum, Anvil, Sawdo. Let's make sure that's in here. Flight plan. Decel. So we're gonna do anvil, Sado, and runway. You know what we didn't do? Was there a whatchamacallit for 16 center? You see something here. 16 center. Change 3. There's an Odes transition. No, you know what? Let's erase that. Let's not make any changes. We're good. Just need to take out a discon right there. That's what we need to do. Close that. And there's a discontinuity. That's on our plan. And I want to look at that real quick and see what it does. Oh, that's right. We can pop this up. So we're going to be coming in to Auburn as the last waypoint on this approach. So it goes Chins, Ratty, Auburn. Okay, so that's correct. So from Auburn, we're going to go north, come back over the Boeing factory, and land on our airport. That's going to be sweet coming up a Boeing. So we're going to get vectors from the last waypoint. Auburn at 12,250 knots. Head north on the heading, and get vectors back to our ILS. Good. So we're picking up the ILS at 4,000 feet. Good. So 4,000, we're going to pick up the ILS. And we can go, we didn't put in Erica or Payne, that's fine. Alright, we're good. Approach briefing has been accomplished. Alright, here comes our top of the descent. Let's see how the airplane handles that. We have reset the MCP altitude. That is good. We have, I will leave that discount right there on the decel point. Good deal. Good, good, good. Alright, let's make some announcements here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're just about to begin. Thanks once I will returning on the seatbelt sign shortly, so please return to your seats as soon as you can. Thank you.
Hey, what's going on, Captain Florida? Welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Dave says when he flew into Kabul, they used to have no lights on at all. Yep. When you're flying into military, an active military airspace, you want to do a no lights landing. That's what you want to do. Absolutely. I don't know what you did, jet pilot, put up there. Alright, here comes the descent, boys. Let's see if the airplane is doing descent. Oh, you know what? No, it's not a Boeing. We gotta click it for it to descend. Here's the managed descent right there. And some dumb announcements that I can't hear. These announcements are so low. Oh, look at the engine. Look at the that effect in the engine there. Ooh, and it spin back up. Nice. Okay, airplane is descending. We're a little bit above the profile. Speed's on. We're probably going to need a little bit of drag here. Let's get it down to half the flaps right there. Cool. It'll be fine. So we are descending. Oh, look at that descent on the contrails. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Turn and descend at the same time. That is nice. So nice. Love that. Love that look. See that turn it made? Oh. Alright. Descent profile is good. We're going 4,000 feet a minute on this descent. Oh, we need to go to manage speed also, don't we? Push that. Speed will come back. Ooh. What's our managed descent speed on this? Why are we on the bleed page? Do we need to address something? No, we're good. Turn it off. Status page. Alright, so it leveled the descent so we can get the airplane slowed down. So let's do this. Go full flaps on it. Full brake. And that should slow us down really quick, and then we'll start our descent more. I don't like that it leveled off to get our speed back. But it is what it is. Just gonna make sure we're gonna be more higher. What speed is the managed speed for this descent? What the hell? It doesn't show. You know what? I'm gonna manage the speed myself. That is too slow. Let's speed this up and get our descent going. 300 knots. Because we are already high as it is. I think that's my fault because I did not put in the perf information to get the speed constraint, so I'm not going to blame the airplane. Whoa, look at she goes. Jesus. Alright, we'll see how you work. And we're going to descend at 300 knots so we don't slow down here. That's my fault. We can put in constraints. I see on the arrival here that above 15,000 at hump. There's no speed restriction until we get to 250 at 12,000 at Auburn. That's fine. Alright, we're back on profile. That's good. We can stow that. And 250 at 12 at Auburn. Yep, that's it. It's already in there. That's good. Alright, so that's good to know it's in there. So descending at Mach 0.75, that seems to be perfect for a descent. Let's bring this all the way down to 18, and then we'll go to 4 after that. Cool. Cool. Let's turn up back the engine sounds just a little bit here. Make it a little bit more engine. Good deal. Alright, so we can hear that. Alright, it is descending a little bit too fast above the profile. Let's make sure that there's this one restriction in here, which is below 15 at hump. So at hump, yeah, it's right. Okay, we have that. That lease is in there. And you know, we could try and open descent. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Open descent is on. Alright, good deal. Alright, so we're fine. That should work out just fine. Let's see. XP, you see the flashing red frame rate at the bottom of the screen? You can remove that by going into FMC menu options and disabling. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I see that pop up every now and again too. So FMC menu, settings, rain effect is on, FPS messages off. Right click on, I like that. Top of the positive top it's in is off. Joy precision, is that the joystick precision? Camera shake is on. Okay, I like that too. See another page. That's it. Alright, thank you. Appreciate it. Good deal. What else is here? Sound volume. Avionics is up. First officer is down. Yeah, I don't want first officer up. I hate him talking. Avionics seems to be fine for me. Let's get it to 70. That's good. Maybe that 80 is good. Yep. Go back here. Push callback now. Doors, ground handling, load fuel. Alright, good deal. Good. Alright, we're on speed. We're on profile. And looks like we're coming into clouds here. Is there a weather radar? Let's do that instead. Weather radar is here. It's on auto right now. It's on weather. And it's not on, so let's turn it to 1. And that's just the light. Okay. Try a little bit lighter in the cockpit. That's good. Alright, and turn off the terrain radar. See if the weather radar works. If there's any preset that we're going to be looking at. Overhead lights on this is where? Ah, we don't need it right now. We're good. How do I know when the weather radar is working? It's on weather. Weather radar tilt is 0. It's on auto wind shear. Gain we can turn up a little bit, or put it to auto gain. Okay. See if that works. A sim briefs that we need to have now. We're not going to have any weather going in. We're fine. Turn it off. Terrain radar can come back on. Good there. Oh yeah. What's with the spell? We're coming up on 18. That's sucks. Let's go all the way down to 4,000, see how it handles this. That engine speed up there was a little crazy. Alright, coming up to standard mode. And our altimeter was 29090 now is the altimeter. I don't like how this engine sounds when it's spooling up. It's maintaining 18, okay, so why is it doing that? Was it an idle all the time and it's coming up now? And that's how it sounds? I don't know, man. Alright, put it back to 20. Alright, we'll work with that. Alright, there goes the profile. We are unmanaged, so it should be going down now. No? I gotta watch this airplane with this descent profile, maybe because I didn't set it up properly at the beginning. We'll see. Alright, it's coming back, going into clouds. It is -5 out. Let's turn on the anti-ice, make sure. Good there. Hell of a mod party. Alan, you're out, man. You know you gotta go to school, man. I see you, see you. Thanks for stopping. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good deal. Hey. Hey, Big D1. Did I say hi to you already, man? Welcome aboard if I did. Good to see you here in chat. What does... Ooh, is that a mountain? What the... Oh, what the hell? Okay. I think we're at 13 at dump. I just saw... What the f... That scared the crap out of me. How comes I didn't pick that up on a terrain radar? Okay. That literally scared the hell out of me a while ago. There's a mountain right there. What the fuck? Excuse my language, folks. Alright. Terrain radar on this airplane sucks. I never saw that on the screen. And that is scary. I don't see anything, any terrain stuff on this. I gotta look that up and see if that's a problem. Now, we're well above where we're supposed to be, but I just saw that a while ago and I was like, ooh, are there supposed to be mountains? Okay, alright, we're good. Whew. Forgotten passengers, we gotta go to Unicom. Yes, sir, 122.8. There is no tower on. Come on. Oh, it's a drag thing. Jesus, hate that. 122. Oh, I gotta get used to this. Drag. Alright, 22.8. Unicom. Here we go. Ooh, here's the sounds of the engine. That's nice. We're a little bit below profile. We need to come back to 250 knots. Let's bring it back to 250 here. So we're managing the speed ourselves. That's good. Oh yeah, we have mountains, ladies and gents. We gotta be careful of this stuff here. Oh. Anti-ice is on, engine bleed is on, outside temperature -1. I probably don't need the anti-ice anymore. Should be breaking out the clouds here shortly. Okay. We are at 12,000, that's good. We're a little bit below the glide. We should be leveling off here. Why weren't we 1500 at hump? See, I don't trust this airplane on the descent here. Just because I didn't program something in that shouldn't be. We gotta be careful. 1200 at Arburn, the decel point. Alright, we got this anyway. Let's make sure there's nothing out. There's a whole bunch of mountains around here. We gotta look out for. HE Sim says the engine rev and work harder when the temperature is very cold outside and the anti-ice should be on. Yeah, anti-ice is on, so probably that's what it is. So why isn't the descent working? Altitude select. This airplane is not playing nice. Alright, let's do this. Let's go manage speed. Let's see what it does. Manage speed, manage altitude. It is descending. Let's give it some speed brakes to slow down. Full speed brakes can come out. Catch it back to profile and see what it does. Because at Auburn, we should be heading Abitav 343 on the heading at Auburn. Okay. Alright, speed's coming back. That's not good. Speed is not coming back where it should. Let's go 220 on it. Just need to be at 4,000 at Auburn. We're breaking out the clouds here. Nice. And we're coming up on 10,000. Let's start bringing on some lights. Land light can come on. That's good. And seatbelt sign should have been on already. There we go. Alright, speed's good. Profile is coming back. And we can go manage descent. Alright, so you're set to 4,000 on the descent. Your speed is set to 220. We should be descending to Auburn as at 12, I see, okay. Alright, now you're descending. Barely. Alright, I gotta keep an eye on this airplane, make sure it doesn't kill us. That's what I make sure. That doesn't get us tossed into a mountain. And definitely gonna change up engine sounds. Jetpilot says release speed brake. Thank you, sir. You are right. So I'm here blaming the airplane, and the airplane is doing its fine job. Wow. Yep, going to Seattle, Big D1. That's where we're going, sir. We're going to go north and come back towards the airport. Let me see if it's going to automatically give us our heading that we're supposed to be going to. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. Got some clouds here. So it is cloudy and foggy. So even though we have the haze layer turned off, it does show fog, which is good. Alright, it is doing the right turn to go down. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up my landing system at this point. So we're going to go downwind and come back. Anvil is going to be 3,200. If we look at our charts, so there we go on the downwind leg. And this is the ILS leg here. Anvil at 3,200, 4,000 at Magnum. So we can go down to 3,200. Let's do that. Let's get it all the way down to 32. We should break out the clouds at 5,000. That's at least what it said. Alright, there's our airport. So airport should be off to our left, but of course we're not going to see anything at all because we are in fog and haze. Well, let's take that back.
Cabin crew, please prepare cabin.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach. I'd like to thank all of you for flying with us today. We appreciate the business and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. So we got the city off to our left there. And we should be passing the airport over here somewhere. Yep, there's the field right there. So that's the field. We're doing the center runway, 16 center. So we're going to go downwind. We are descending right now for it. And we're going to pick up the ILS and come back around. And we should be flying over Boeing Field. So we should even be seeing Boeing Field up here somewhere. See if I can see it. It's just north of... Here's Boeing Field right here. It's in haze. Well, that's the Boeing factory right there. It's all modeled too. So that's the runway at Boeing Field. Look at all these brand new 737s on the ground. That's the Boeing factory right there. Oh yeah, that's nice. Wow. That's why I love the sim, man. I don't like our heading. Let's go heading select. And let's do that. We should have turned. Airplane didn't turn as I thought it would. And let's go heading 380. That's good. Alright, that's fine. Ooh-wee! Oh man, look at that. Wow. Alright, still coming through clouds, that's good. And here's the glide slope on the ILS. We're going to be below the glide now, which is good. So we can start to make our turn to come back. And let's put on the localizer. Come on, airplane, why are you going back into that mode? That's not where I put you. Shit, man. Alright, let's bring the speed back to 200 knots also while we're descending. Alright, the jar is doing his jar things, which is very curious to me. Alright, let's head this way and we'll turn back around and come back to our airport. Let's V-speed it also. At 1,000 feet a minute, 1,500 feet a minute. There we go. Alright, we're in V-speed. Back at 200 knots, that's good. And we're going to turn around and come back to the airport. We're going to head back to Anvil here in a second. So we're in IMC. We can't see anything at all. It's soup all day. And let's do 2,000 feet a minute on this. Let's get it down. So we're still above the glide, that's what I thought. Because the airplane decides to do its own thing. As soon as I see the glide slope start going up, then I'm going to turn back and come back. We can actually do 2,500 feet a minute here, just to get it down. Alright, there we go. There's the breakout. Oh, that's the city, so we're going to come past the city also. Jeez, that looks good. That looks sweet. Alright, here goes the glide slope, so we could start our turn. And turn it back to 210. 210 heading. And that should bring us back. I'm going to go 18 knots here. And let's go flap 1. Oh boy, look at that. Damn, that's nice. Oh, sweet. Jeez. I should be paying attention to flying this thing instead of looking out the window here. That's good. Alright, we can come around some more and pick up this ILS here. Let's bring it around a little bit more, get back to Anvil. There we go. Damn, that looks good. Alright, localizer is armed. That's good. Nope, localizer can be armed now, sorry. And we should be picking up the ILS here shortly with the localizer armed. And we'll maintain our altitude here until steer out the window a little bit there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Seattle. That's nice. This ortho, by the way, is generated by there's Weki or just Weki design. This is not my ortho. That's his ortho we're looking at. He did the entire Seattle. All right, localizer is locked. That's good. Let's do our approach mode. That will lock the glide slope, and we can activate our approach phase. Nope. Landing is 129 flat full, so 135. Let's call it 135 for landing. Let's go back here. Alright, 135 is the landing. We are currently 12 miles out. We're 12 out. Damn, that looks nice. What's our speed? Our speed's good. Here comes the Loke, which is good. And we should be going right over Boeing again. There's the airport ahead of us. We're probably right over the Boeing airport right now. The Boeing plant. Not really. We're right over downtown. Alright, let's pay attention. Alright, here comes the glide slope. We're in the localizer. Landing is 135. 10 out. Yeah, let's bring the speed back to 160. Good, good, good. Alright, let's arm the flap 2. Let's arm that. And let's early config. Let's get our gear down. And auto brake 1 can come
2,500.
Alright, that's good. Alright, ILS is set. Single land Cat 3. Let's bring all our lights on. And let's ding the cabin. Turn off the anti-ice. We don't need that. Alright, gear down. 3 greens. Flap is out. We're still 7 out. We can arm that later on. I think this is Boeing over here. Yeah, here's the Boeing field, guys. Look at that. That's the Boeing factory with the runway, and all the airplane in green are still ready to be painted. Bunch of United down here in the Delta. So we're coming in right over Boeing field. And this is fully modeled airport also. And I'm not paying attention to chat. T-Storm, what's going on, man? We are on final. We are 6 out. Alright, let's go full flaps. Alright, flap full. And let's bring the speed back to our final, which is going to be 135. Alright, soft landing. Center is in. Okay, gear down, 3 greens. Flap set, config set, auto brake set. And we have the good. Oh, Boeing fuel looks so nice. Look at that. That is nice. Alright. Wonder if I can fly it from here. My airplane.
1,000.
Checks. Alright, the speed's holding steady, which is good. And we're still on the glide path, and I got the airplane. Alright, still maintaining 2 whites, 2 reds, that's good. Still maintaining center line. A little bit off to our left here. We have 7 out off to our left, which is gotta watch
500.
out. Oh man, this thing moves sluggishly. It doesn't respond as quick as it told us and stuff. Look at this out here right there. Look at the landing lights and the elevated runway. Jesus. But let me pay attention to landing this thing though.
400.
Oh, we're off the center line now, and we're a little bit high.
300 above.
Oh shit. It doesn't handle... It doesn't respond as quick as the smaller airplanes do.
Minimum.
Alright.
100.
Alright, we got a long runway here.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Alright, take that landing. Get the nose down. Get the reverses out. And we have an acceptable landing. We'll take that. Airplane is slowing down. That's good. Auto brakes are working. And let's let it roll out and click off the auto brakes and roll it out to the next turn off. Woo! Welcome, welcome, welcome to Seattle, ladies and gentlemen. Slow it down here a little bit and get it off. What was that? 2 hours and 32 minutes, right on the money. I'm missing my passenger announcements from the Zebo, but hey, the welcome announcements, that's what's missing, man. This is nice. Right, alright, alright, alright. Slow it down there. And let's bring on the APU. Turn off the land light, turn off light. Tax light can stay on, that's good. And we can turn off the strobe. Leave the beacon, that's good. APU is coming up, and bring up the flaps. Good deal. That was nice. That was absolutely nice, I have to say. I know airplanes. I'm definitely going to change these engines to a different kind of engine. I'm not sure if I like the way these engines spool up. Alright, we're going to take our gate over there beside that Delta airplane. And welcome to Seattle. This is Druzwecki's Seattle, guys. And it's nice. Look at that. Wow. Nice airport. Got people hanging out in the bars and the coffee shops and stuff. Alright, let's look for a gate and go into it. We're gonna put it over here. This gate right there. Oh, gonna go to B3. It looks like an auto gate. It's got the auto gate thing on it. Terrain radar can come off. That's good. Hey, thank you, HC Sim. Appreciate that, man. First time with this airplane. Not sure if this airplane is big enough or small enough to go into this gate, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let's roll in right here. Autogate. Let's see if the autogate picks it up as a A330. Yes, it does. It picks it up as a A330. That is nice. Roll it in. Roll it in. And stop. All right, perfect. We could set where the brakes up. Parking brake can set. And APU bleed can come on, and APU is available. Engine 1, engine 2, beacon come off, seatbelt signs can come off, And we are here. Let's see if it spools down. Auto gate's coming in. That's good. Oh, we have our taxi lights still on. I don't hear that engine spool down that I was looking for, but hey, I'll take that, man. Not bad. Oh, look at the wings. Oh, crap. We are like almost hitting that airplane right there. This is not the gate for this airplane at all. No, it isn't. It's all good, though. We brought it in. Welcome to Drzwecki's Seattle, guys. I'm going to just run into the terminal real quick. I want to see if I can see the airplane from the terminal. I know this terminal was modeled, but I didn't realize it was modeled that much. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, you can. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Yes, you can. You can see the airplane from the terminal. That's our airplane right there. You can just walk off the airplane to the terminal, go grab a coffee. Anthony's. Nice. All right. I was good. I was good, man. Big D1 channel. Thanks a lot, man. Sub, you voted. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, sir. Landing system can come off, flight directors. And without further ado, let's do some replay of that landing. That landing it felt kind of nice coming in here. Let's disconnect from X-Quad box. I think we should have the forgotten passenger should be behind us in his airplane. It should be landing shortly. Did he drop off? Yeah, I don't see him. Or was he going somewhere else? Yeah, he's not there at all. Just me alone. Unless he landed already, I don't know. Nope, he didn't come in at all. He dropped off. All right, let's do some replays and see how that landing went.
Speed.
Yeah, we could take it from...
Speed.
Shut up. From right there. You can see the jet blast on this thing. Let's bump some music too.
400. 300.
Nice. See, this is the elevated threshold lighting that they have.
200.
I didn't realize that the
100,
runways are like
100
elevated
above.
like that. Look at that. That's so nice.
50. 40. 30.
See if there's any
20,
wing flex on it.
10. 5.
Not really. Not really. There goes the reversers. Full blast. Alright, let's rewind it. Do the other side.
10, 20, 40, 100, 200, 300, 400,
Got a shadow right there.
300,
The last minute bang to line it up. That's nice.
200, 100, 100 above, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Oh, nice. A little bit of wing flex. It's a tiny amount. Not a lot. Alright, let's do one from the runway itself.
10,
What's
20,
up,
40,
birds?
100, 200, 300,
See how this looked. So a little bit of crab on it because it's 7 knot crossing.
100 above, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
I'll take that. Not bad for a first landing with this thing. Look at the rudder action. Oh, keep it on center line. Not bad. Alright, one more from the tower.
10, 20, 40, 100,
And then we'll do a long one from the way out, long final, and we'll talk about the airplane a little bit. What I liked about it, what I didn't like about it. Alright. Let's watch the tower action here. Nice.
400,
Saturn 20 is the third MCDU functional model. I don't know. Something I gotta find out.
$200, 100, 100 above. 50.
Jet policy is
40,
negative 86. I don't think
30,
so, man. Not now.
20,
Not in a new airplane.
10, 5.
Oh, sweet. Let's look at that again.
10, 20, 50. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Love the landing gears on it. Nice. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the compliment on the landing, man. That was nice. That's not bad considering you're using Active Sky. I used to get butters all day, but after switching to Active Sky, it was not as easy. That's true. The wind is not as easy in Active Sky. That is, you know what? You're right. I didn't recognize that, but it was Active Sky who was. My landings used to be nice, but Active Sky just had the dynamic winds in there. Just makes it a little bit harder. Definitely. Yeah, 330 always give great landings. Thank you, Evia, man. Appreciate that. So hopefully I don't mess them up. Thank you, Black Knight. Appreciate that, sir. Wow. Let me back up this approach all the way out from Boeing Field, because that was a nice approach. Right there. Why is your master caution going on a replay? Let's look at the ortho. So that's a city in the background all the way over there. Love that. Frames loading. Nice long approach is what I like about it. Yeah, definitely Black Knight. It takes a little bit of getting used to this particular airplane. And what I realize is that it doesn't respond quickly when you put the joystick inputs in it, the side stick inputs. It's not a quick responding airplane. So you gotta like be a one step ahead of it. Yeah, you gotta be one step ahead. Here's Boeing Field right here. I wanted to look at that. Nice. You gotta be one step of this airplane when you're landing it to know where it's gonna be, because the reaction is like delayed like a half second or a second when you use the side stick on the 330. It really is. The 767 kind of feels like that. It is heavy, and I like the fact that they captured that feel in the 767. I really do like that, you know. So it's really good.
1,000.
T-Storm says, just this one flight? Dude, I've been on for 3.5 hours just to do a 2.5 hour flight. But appreciate that though. Tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday. Then there's Thursday, then Friday night ops, and Saturday I might do a long haul over from Canada to Bilbao, Spain. Gotta think about this. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Depends on how I feel, man.
500.
Yeah, you guys are discussing Ivan. Oh man, I was watching Canada's stream yesterday and the previous few ones. That guy's annoying, but Keith from Paladin got him real quick yesterday when he came on, acting a fool. Yes, he did.
200. 100. 100 above. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh yeah, here she goes. And reverses can come out. Good deal. Alright, so this airplane, out of 10, it's an 8 out of 10. It's not a 9, it's not a 10 out of 10, it's an 8 out of 10. And it's only 8 out of 10 because you get the the sound pack to go along with it. I am going to change the engine sound pack to a different engine. Hopefully it's modeled properly. Between the GE or the other one, not sure which one I'm going to get yet. As far as the cabin is in this airplane, nice, 10 out of 10. The MCDU still has work to do. I think it wasn't following the plan properly, but hey, could have been my problem that I was doing it. But the model in the cockpit is absolutely beautiful and superb to look at. I love how it looks. You know, three Airbuses in X-Plane now that are all good, and they're 3 different cockpit textures. The tallest being the worst, but it's getting better. But this airplane for a long-haul flight, absolutely. I'll be flying this airplane. And then once I do this and then go back to the 7.6, it's going to be a whole different feel also with the 767. So, you know, this airplane get good marks with me. Absolutely good marks with me. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad that I was convinced to buy it. And now I'm convinced to get X-Vision, which I'm going to have to go pick up now and configure that for our next flight and stream. Thanks to JetPilot. But yeah, I'm loving it, man. T-Storm says XP72, well, we all know Ivan is a hacker, but I don't think he can hack PE. I hope he cannot hack Pilot Edge, man. That would be a disaster if he can. I was thinking about that yesterday. Hopefully he can't hack Pilot Edge. Just hope of all hopes that that's something that he's not capable of doing, because that would be bad. Yep. Forgotten Passenger says thanks for the flight though. No problem, man. Appreciate it. Anytime. ATC got me again, says Forgotten Pax. Oh God, you have no luck with ATC, my friend. You have absolutely no luck with them. So, sorry to hear that. Wow. Oh yeah. Swole 217, what's going on, man? How you doing? The BSS sounds are older, so they won't sound as good as the newer ones. That's true. We were talking about it earlier. BSS Soundpack now on the A320 is like legit good. You know, it's really awesome. But I understand. This is the earlier BSS stuff. So, you know, I see how that happens. But yeah, I'm gonna get the other engine though. I'm gonna definitely get the other engine set up for this. Oh, just gorgeous airport. This is one of Drizwecki's best airports by far. All these other airports to me suck. Airport modeling, not the surrounding modeling, but the airport modeling is good. The downtown modeling is good also, but the airport has the auto gates and stuff, which I like. Yeah, definitely like it. Oh yeah. If he updated it, he can make money off of it. Absolutely. First Officer Phil, you're so harsh on the A330. It's all good, man. I mean, we could be critical of these airplanes. We spend good money on them, so you know. But it can be flown. What I was worried about, was it going to be reliable enough? Was it going to crash the FMC? Was the airplane going to lag? This airplane actually doesn't lag as much as the TOLUS does for me. For some reason, I don't know what I did with the TOLUS, but it lags my stream, but that's a different story, you know. Ah, there you go, Jet Pilot. He can't hack Pilot Edge because his credit card information is on there. There you go. Bingo. Idiot. Welcome to Seattle, where it always rains a lot. Yeah, absolutely. I've been to Seattle. It does rain a lot here. It really does. Good bird. Good bird, this guy's. Nice bird, man. Loving this thing. So, the question is, am I or am I not going to be doing across the pond come Saturday? That's going to be the question now. That's Boeing Field. Boeing Field is also modeled nicely. Look at the lights on it with the airplanes. That's the question. Am I or am I not going to be doing across the pond Saturday? I got to do some more research about it to see if that's something that I want to do. And I'll let you guys know. But between now and Saturday, I'll be doing maybe one more stream or so. Today's Wednesday, coming up Thursday. And then Sunday we're going to be doing a group flight, or maybe Saturday night, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but hey, it is what it is. Swole 270 says, you have both packs, the GE sound is okay, but I think the Trent 700 is better. Thank you, Swole, you're the second person who said that. So the Trent 700, let me go ahead and pull that up right now, so I don't forget it. The Trent 700 on the store.org. 330. Jar Designs, GE Trent 700. Okay. Is that what I have? I think I have the Trent 700 right now. I think that's what's on the airplane. I'm pretty sure. It's the Rolls Royce, right? Yeah, because there's the GE expansion for it. There's the Trent 700, and there's the Pratt & Whitney. So there's the Pratt & Whitney, the GE, and the Trent. I have the Trent already, so maybe I'll stick with it. I don't know. Passat Dream says that would be a great terminal to watch from. Yes, it would, sir. Absolutely would be nice to watch from. So does the sister city, Portland. Yep. It's right down the street. Portland is right down the street from Seattle. So yeah, man. First Officer Phil, no problem, man. Thank you. One love, Jet Pilot. One love. Appreciate that. I'll pick up the I was gonna say XB Realistic. I already have that. Pick up the X Vision and configure it and see what I can come up with. Avio Man, see you next time. Practice those fields in Italy. Yep, absolutely. Guys, click on Avio Man. Check out his channel. He streams also. He streams a lot of Italy flights too, and he's going to be leading our group flight coming up Sunday. Check out Saturn 28. Check out CJ Hollister. All these guys. But appreciate it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks you for hanging out with us. Thank you for being around and for sitting back with me and enjoying 2.5 hours worth of flying in this lovely, lovely airport. Look at this. It's so nice. Oh yeah. Appreciate you guys all day, every day, man. Thank you for hitting the like and the subscribe button also. And thank you for the donations too. Alright? Alright, so I will see you guys later on in the week. Got a couple more flights to do this week, and we'll call it a day. Alright? I'm going to sign off. See you guys later. Take care.